Last time on Magical Miss. The moms reunite just in time for Izzy and Willa to get ready for the cotillion. News of Mayor Goldshit accusing Stanford O'Brien rigging the voting machines have started. Mercedes tells Izzy that she's planning on asking Jake to the Sadie Hawkins dance by practicing a kickflip, and it's the cutest thing. Daisy officially meets Izzy's mom and basically gets the "if you hurt my daughter, I'm going to sue the shit out of you" talk. Everyone's at Izzy's house getting ready, and now we're waiting for Caleb to show up so we can take some really professional pictures by Charlotte. It's time to grab your fancy clutches and backup flats when your feet get blisters from the heels. It's cotillion night. Welcome to Magical Miss.
We'll start off when Caleb's car pulls up to the house.
Yes. Okay. Let me pull up his face real quick.
Where is he?
There he is.
There he is. Yep, you guys are like outside taking some shots of you and
single shots.
Yeah. Some single shots, some cute things. But you see that Caleb has pulled up and he has a bouquet of mixed flowers in his hand.
Another bouquet of flowers.
And you see that he has like a flower tucked into his lapel, like where the lapel pin would go. And he looks up and he smiles, and you see that he crosses the lawn rather quickly and like kind of has his arms open as if inviting a hug.
Oh, okay, I'll give him a hug. I'm like, are you sure? I got sparkles, and I left. There's a whole trail in the back of the house, man.
He opens his arms further and is like, I invite them.
Okay, I give him a hug.
And he is very gentle and ginger, and he hands you the bouquet.
Oh, thank you.
But he takes a few flowers out.
Ginger.
And he turns to your mom and hands them to her.
Oh.
And is like, I've watched your BooTube channel a lot.
Oh.
And you see Charlotte takes them and she looks at Caleb and she like sticks the flowers in her ponytail and is like, okay. And you see her kind of like investigating him up and down, and then she leans over to you, Willa, and goes, he's got good bone structure.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's kind of looking at you like, looking for you to give her more information of like, are you dating? Like, what's this dude's story?
I just give her a shrug. I don't know.
It's a wordless conversation,
Yeah.
Izzy. You're watching them just kind of look at each other like, what's his deal? What?
I don't know. What kind of flowers are there in the bouquet?
You see that there are some Queen Anne's lace surrounding some wisterias, and like it's a lot of like flowy flowers that are all just kind of piled on each other, and you see that they all look a little unevenly cut at the bottom of the stem, so it looks like from his personal garden.
Aww.
And they're all variety of colors, so it's like a very mismatched bouquet. Like it's one that you wouldn't get at a store because it doesn't look put together like that, but it's, the heart is there.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, these look nice. And you look nice too.
Oh, you know, I try to clean up as best I can.
Yeah.
He looks to your wrist. Are you wearing the bracelet that he got you?
Yes.
And he smiles, and he's like, okay, good. I was right to not get a corsage.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like the flower would get ruined or something. I don't know. This is nice. This is like more sturdy.
He smiles and he goes, I just don't like the plant shop flowers because they're not as fun. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Izzy, you hear Daisy like clear her throat as she has the corsages for both of you.
Izzy kind of like gets really quiet at that, and she's like, well, yeah, but they can be like fun little memories, like put on the shelf, you can press them, like it's so cute. And she says to like kind of like soothe the Daisy just a little bit. But in the back of her head, she's like, ah, yes, there's no master having a metal bracelet instead. And then you can, like, just wear it all the time whenever you want instead of preserving it as a memory. And she's like, damn, that is a good idea. So Izzy is kind of just like, damn, good job, Caleb.
Damn it. She's like, damn it, that is good. That is good.
But to Daisy, she's just like, yeah, no, it's still pretty. Like, it's a very traditional thing that's very pretty. You can just ignore him. He likes plants a lot.
Daisy looks at you, Izzy, and she leans in and she's like, don't give me that Schwartz smile, Izzy. And she winks.
Okay, the bracelet's a really cool idea, and you don't have to actually preserve it. You can wear it whenever you want. It's very practical, okay?
She laughs, like a big laugh, kind of, just like a loud noise, like, ah. And, she leans in and she goes, well, then I guess I'll have to get you something nice like that, huh?
Yes. I wouldn't say...
No, there was no argument there. It's just, yeah. Yeah.
Izzy kind of just like, I'm sorry, I probably should have said no, but I mean, like,
yes.
I would like it. You know? Not to say that I want gifts, but just something from you would be cute.
Daisy, she, like, brings a hand around your waist and, like, pulls you in, and she goes, I was already planning on that, Izzy.
Aww.
Okay. You, hear the click of a shutter, and you see that Charlotte is still talking to Caleb, but she's got her arm out with the camera and taking a shot.
Sniped. You can never escape her lens.
Oh, jeez. No, never.
But your mom is standing with Arthur on the porch, kind of like watching the proceedings, and your mom has a watchful eye on the both of you.
Izzy kind of like leans into Daisy and she's like, I'm so sorry again about my mom. I'm very sorry that the guilt trip energy took a bad turn.
It's fine, Izzy. I'm glad that your mom cares that much. That's a good thing.
It makes her stay around a little bit more than, you know, it works.
Well, damn.
But that is not what we're talking about. We are going to go to a cotillion. It is going to be so much fun, and I'm going to steal it from you multiple times.
I would appreciate that.
Yes, if there's anyone... Oh, should we have a signal? We could have a signal. Okay, what if we have a signal?
We need to have a signal, Izzy.
No, we do need to have a signal. If you want to get saved from something, we could do a signal.
Because that's what Willa and Izzy do.
Yeah, it's like that's what me and Willa do.
Izzy, we don't need all of your codes. I don't think there are enough letters in the alphabet left.
Well, yeah, that's when you start making another alphabet.
Code AAA. Code triple B.
Code AB.
Yeah.
It's when you get into the Latin letters, and then you go from there, and then you go like A2, and then B3, and like you just keep going.
And then you go into Cyrillic, and then Kanji, and then you hit them all.
Exactly.
There is a reason why I'm learning multiple languages, Daisy.
Roll to convince someone.
Oh God. This is very important.
This is very crucial.
Oh, well, that is a 6 + 1, so 7.
She's like, okay, I will have this one signal. If you or I are in a area of distress and we need to get away, what do you want to do here? We can't be too noticeable.
That's a good point. Usually we have a text that we send, but that's not always going to be good. So we need to be able to visually see each other and or hear each other. So it should be something normal enough to say, but weird enough that we're going to pick up on.
Like a nose wiper, something, or flicking hair, tucking ear, hair behind ear. Willa's not here. G9's here.
Hello, it is the voice of God telling you what to do.
Yes. Someone from the chorus rains down from you and just tuck some ear or something.
Izzy is kind of just thinking, she's like, well, we can just look like we're in distress. You know?
I think that's gonna be a pretty good.
You could do the hair toss, hair tuck, eye contact.
Listen, if I'm in a big area of distress,
dinosaurs.
I'm gonna do a bird call to you. How's that?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds. Can I do a bird call? And Izzy kind of just like Izzy's gonna try and do a bird call real quick. Even she does good, odds she doesn't.
Roll me persona.
Oh, persona. Never mind.
Persona.
That's better. She rolled a 5, so that would have been a bad. Well, that's a 1. Then that's a 1, so that's a 4.
Cool. First failure of the session. We love it. Starting off strong.
The birds in the nearby tree, at whatever noise you make, you see them fly off in a tirade. And that distracts Charlotte from where she's taking photos of Caleb and Willa. And looks up, and she looks over and goes, dude, what the fuck?
Is that not a good bird call? She says to Daisy. The bird
Daisy is doubled over in laughter.
God.
And she's like shaking, trying really hard not to laugh. She's like, no, it was great. No, it was great. It was so good.
It wasn't great. No, it wasn't great.
I look at Izzy and I'm like, caca?
It's what they do in the shows.
Okay, wait.
I tried.
Wait a minute. What caca are we doing? Are we doing the caca or the caca or what is this? What is this? Because we have our own bird call. We have our own bird call.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, except I kind of tried to do that, except my voice broke halfway through, and it just sounded like a child screaming. So it didn't really sound that good.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't have to come down to that. The skirt does detach, so I can make a quick getaway.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Oh yeah, I look at Caleb and I'm like, shh, don't tell anyone. And I like pull up my skirt to show off my Converse. Don't tell anyone. This is our little secret.
He holds his hand up and he goes, Scout's honor.
Yeah, this is also for the best because otherwise I would be kicking off my heels within the first 5 minutes. And I would be walking barefoot and that's not good for anyone.
No.
Izzy shudders across the way.
That'd be dangerous, you know? What if somebody like drops their glass and it breaks? You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I wander around in the forest a lot when I was a kid, so I got thick feet.
He looks charmed at that. He goes, well, we'll have to explore the forest together. You'll have to give me some tips.
Oh, there was one secret area that I tried to get Izzy in on it, but it was just mostly me. I made like a little makeshift treehouse. It's just mostly branches just kind of like toppled over on one side of a tree, but that was fun.
That's survival skills. I'd love to see that.
It's a fun.
Your mom's taking several pictures as you guys are just conversing because you're standing very close and you're both smiling at each other and it's soft and it's warm.
Oh.
And your mom is capturing all of it.
Yeah, she's like, this is going to go on every single wall, on every single square foot inch of our house.
She's like, I don't know this kid, but he photographs so well.
It's very photogenic.
Oh my god, look at how the light is hitting him. Oh.
I hope they stay together just for this. No, they need to be happy, but like this is very good pictures.
With this boy, dang, he can take a picture.
Yep. And then Benny's like, but I'm photogenic too.
Yeah. Across town, Benny sneezes and he goes,
but Benny across the lawn sneezes.
He's like, I feel something.
It's like Benny is here. We had him here.
Yeah. He sure Benny is there. You see that he's like kind of distracted, like looking at the trees and looking at some of like Arthur's gardening stuff. And it's a little bit rough because he's just
by himself
in his lonesome. Aww. Like you see he's got a little bit of a somber kind of glow to him.
Oh, Betty.
I feel bad. Okay, group photo time.
Yes. Izzy just like comes up behind Betty and just like let's go, and she just like drags him over.
Oh, so all of us now. all of us? Am I going to be at the center of the couples?
You can be wherever you want to be.
I'm in the center. Duh.
He goes, oh, absolutely not. He steps in front of you.
We're like shoving each other.
Roll plus physical.
Okay.
We're gonna get you to level up to level 20,
Yeah,
sweetie.
I'm going to beat the shit out of this boy.
Side note, I don't know if I've missed something, but I am currently level 16 with a extra level, so I'm like 17 in total.
Oh!
I haven't taken it, but you are 3 levels of failing ahead of me.
God, fail more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I
don't
mean-
know. Izzy's pretty good at not failing. Izzy's pretty good at not failing.
I mean, that's a 9. I rolled a 9 for a physical, so.
Yep, you guys, you scuffle enough
Yep.
that, like, you both stumble, but then, like, catch yourselves. And,
We're both equally aligned.
oh yeah, you guys, like, are stepped, like, feet level. And, you hear Mrs. Parker go, do not roughhouse on my lawn.
I like shrink a little bit, but then like I just move slightly more forward into the center.
And Betty just, like, slides his foot just a little bit forward and
Stop
leans.
that.
He's like, no.
No, stop that.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I am literally gonna get sparkles all over. There's sparkles all over on the one side of your pant. Like,
Oh, darn. That is the worst thing in the world for me.
well, it's never gonna come off. That's the thing, though.
Good. These pants are boring anyways.
At this point, I don't think Izzy or Daisy are really close by, and like Caleb's probably hanging back. So at this point, it's really just a Willa and Benny fight offshoot.
It's a great series of photos when you look back on it. It's like, you know, like in the 4 frames that Charlotte puts together, it's like roughhousing, fighting, standing up,
Complacency.
one smile.
Yeah.
Very much that this is our get along shirt.
And then squad goals. We gotta add squad goals, baby.
It gets to a point where Charlotte beckons Daisy over and she gives your hand a squeeze, Izzy, and you see the Schwartz twins fall immediately into like a perfectly coiffed pose and like as if they have modeled before.
Oh.
And Charlotte, you see her grin and she goes, oh, professionals, okay, all right.
What about me?
She goes, you are my beautiful daughter and I love you so, so much, but we really need to work on you knowing your angles. And she, like, is taking shots of the Schwartzes without looking at them, and they're just, like, moving along with the light.
Not in front of Betty, though.
Yeah, are they that good?
She's like, I know,
Izzy's like
sweetheart.
really thinking about trying the best way to just get solo pictures of just Daisy and just get them from.
Like, don't worry, I'll get you a
Bella's
good wall.
mom.
I'll get you a good phone wallpaper of Daisy real quick.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes, that is exactly what I need.
So, yeah, Charlotte, you see that Charlotte's having a blast.
Hey.
And she looks up to the porch and she's like, Danny, you're all dressed up too. We gotta get some mother-daughter shots.
Ooh. Yeah.
Izzy, you see your mom descends the stairs and she like awkwardly kind of comes up to you and like is
Get
like,
it?
how do
Get in there.
Izzy, how do you want to pose? How do we how do we want to do this?
Any way you want, any way you're comfortable with. I guess Izzy goes for a very basic like family shot.
Yeah.
like standing like kind of side by side but like slanted or something, and then like standing in front of each other, stuff
The
like
hands
that.
on the shoulder thing. Yeah.
Aww. It's
The,
like the awkward prom picture.
You take a
And
few
then-
photos and your mom looks to Daisy and then looks to you. It's like, do you want her in one with us?
Yes. And she kind of just like waves to Daisy to like kind of like bring her over.
And Daisy looks and she like shakes her head a little bit like,
I like shove Daisy.
Jesus Christ!
You've already been beckoned. Go.
And you see Daisy like picks up her skirts a little bit to make sure she's walking right and like
Izzy brings out her lasso and just starts to ring her in. She knows that Daisy can't say no to a lasso.
you see Daisy's pantomiming untying it, but she's coming down and You see her pantomime putting the rope down, and she nods to Mrs.
You
Parker.
can't resist the lasso.
No, who can?
No.
Who can really?
No, because you can't not want to just like hop around like you've been just like taking them against your will when it's well not fun.
Everybody's a little bit of a mime. It's a good time.
A little.
Oh, just a little bit.
It is.
But
Everyone
Daisy...
wants to whine when it's mime time.
It's mime
It's
time.
mine time.
But Daisy settles in, and Charlotte comes up and like positions you three, and she just gives a little clap and like
Me too.
is just excited and grabs a couple shots like that.
I'm just sitting here with like a really sappy smile, like,
Then I grab Benny, and he joins.
And he's like, all right. And you see Benny settles in next to your mom, and she's like, "Ooh, handsome boy."
oh.
And you guys, you get a good shot together.
I also take out my phone and I just take a couple like really just sloppy Backchat story pictures. It's like, it's just blurry, honestly. Like my fingers like covering half the lens or whatever because I'm just very excited. And
Roll me 2d6.
Please get a good one. Please get a good one. It's gonna take forever for these photos to come out, right?
That's an 8. It's an 8.
It's an 8.
I take picture and I like tag everybody in it and I'm like, floofy dresses all around. And then I like also take like a selfie of me, but it's like really ugly. It's like one of those ones where it's like really up close to your face. Like, you got any games on your phone kind of thing. There's that. And then I also post that on Snapchat, Backchat story.
Yeah. Who else do you have on your Backchat?
I mean, obviously Izzy, Daisy, and Benny, and I guess like you know how Snapchat like automatically adds you to people who's like in your phone contact list and stuff like that. So yeah,
Good.
yeah, just
It's a surprise tool I'll use later.
yep. It's a fun time.
Do you get Caleb in any of the pictures?
I do like I take like one of them, but it's like more like a snipe shot of him like not paying attention.
Yeah, he's like looking up and like watching like the photos being taken.
Snipe.
See, this is something that I require whenever you're in a drawing mood, G9.
Yes.
I need just like a picture of Caleb and then Willa in the corner, just like, what's up?
It's just a blur.
Exactly.
It's a blur of red and blue.
It's just yoink.
Love it.
But yeah, Caleb looks down at his watch and he goes, Willa, we should get going just so that we make it in time.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I'll see you guys there. Or
Yay.
whatever. I'm assuming we're all driving separately. Because there's no way in hell that I'm getting in Izzy's car for the sparkles. No. No.
No.
Is he just immediately big X across the lawn? He's like, not happening.
Immediately no.
Yeah, no.
Immediately.
Yeah, no. Look, okay. I look at Kayla. I'm like, okay, well, your car is up for sacrifice for the dress, so.
That's okay. We have someone who does car detailing and
Oh.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some that specialize in glitter specifically around the cotillion time, but yeah, I'm just not gonna have glitter
Okay.
in my car. No, thank you. I'm good.
What about like the little dog mat or whatever to like keep mud off the seats?
Well,
Bad
are
naughty
you saying
cotillion goers going to the dog prison.
You know, Willa, that's not a bad idea though for you.
Yeah.
I could just put you in the back. For whenever. You know?
A back seat. I'm not the back seat. I'm a passenger pest. Okay. No.
Caleb
Yeah,
puts an arm
but
around your shoulders
If
and
you're
is like,
ready, you go in the back.
puts an arm around Willa's shoulders and he goes, oh no, I think that she'll be more comfortable in the front seat up here.
Have fun.
Bye.
And then Izzy kind of like turns to Daisy and she's like, are we driving together?
With Benny.
Should we drive separate since parents?
I mean, you
Up
either,
to you. Up to you.
well, you have a choice. You either drive with your mom or you drive with the Schwartzes. Because your mom is going And she's like standing by the car talking to Arthur. And you see that Benny is going over to the Schwartz car. And Daisy is in the middle of your choice. And she goes, honestly, either way, it should really only be our mom that shows up, given the flight schedules that we were paying attention to, but that's up to you.
Is that something that's going to make you uncomfortable? If we are seen arriving together.
I mean, Benny's here, so it wouldn't be like a date, per se.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at you very seriously and she goes, this is going to be an uncomfortable evening just in general. But
yes,
there have been things that have made it a lot better already. And that includes you. So if you want to come in our car, I mean, we've got a pretty sick playlist going.
That does sound really fun.
But I think your mom might kill me.
But I think I should go with my mom.
She nods, and
she's
that's the safe choice.
If her threatening you has not said anything as of yesterday, I think it is meaning that I need to spend more time with my mom if I'm also the one asking for it. So
she nods,
but I'll see you there.
Daisy extends her fist for a fist bump.
And
you see that she
meets it.
You get it, and she looks down and she goes, "That was weird. I'm sorry."
Just Willa's like Willa rolled down her window. And she's like, "Just hug already. Bye."
Daisy flips you off.
Like, love you too.
So I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Just hug. Just
fuck off. I love you.
In front of your mom. You are so dead. I roll out my window.
Danielle turns around and goes, "Language, Izzy."
Peer pressure is nothing to give into, Mom. Even if it's positive. Also, I'm driving with you. Let's go.
Oh. And she smiles and she unlocks the car.
Yay.
Yay.
Izzy gives a final little wave to Daisy and Benny as they get in their car, but she climbs in the passenger seat of her mom's.
Yeah. You see that as soon as Daisy gets in the car, Benny, you see him like say something and she kind of nudges him a little bit and they drive off.
Sometimes I wish I was a fly on the wall just to hear people.
Oh, where's Kumiko when we need her?
Enjoying her Barbie dream house in whatever movie marathon.
It was the Hallmark Christmas movie marathon.
We, the audience, see Kumiko with a tiny spider-sized tissue up to one of her little eyes, and she goes, "You see, she was a big city girl, and he was a lumberjack, and now they're saving Christmas."
I don't really get the point, though, if you're saving Christmas and, like, what needs to be saved? They're Santa Claus that's trying to save it, and Stanley is just trying to, like, explain the intricacies of saving Christmas, and that there is a magical girl set aside to saving Christmas. But Kumiko is just crying anyways. So Stanley's also with Kumiko.
Good.
Upstairs.
Stanley's shaking his head like, honestly, she could do better than this guy. I mean, her boyfriend back in the city is nothing but this dude. You know, forestry is even just like a dying art, and honestly, we're not really supposed to be celebrating the fact that they're cutting down trees. It's a menace. It's a terrible time, but he's in a flannel.
But the other boyfriend has life insurance. And health care.
That is very attractive
and a 401k, whatever the fuck that is.
And I heard that his company's doing matching, which I think sounds important. It's gotta be something, right?
What? But he has a horse, too.
Not a horse!
Do you know how expensive horses are?
But it's so romantic when he comes in the final scene on his horse into the middle of the cafe. It's so sweet.
If they're any anything like seahorses, it's nothing but trouble. You're just gonna be paying so much you have to pay to house them. You gotta do all this. And don't even get me started on the equine equipment.
Willa, she hijacks the playlist for Caleb's car, and she puts on her typical K-pop music, and she looks at him to like gauge his reaction. Do you like K-pop?
He's like, I've listened to a few songs. They're nice. I like this one.
Do you know Bittersweet?
Is that an anime?
I play one of their songs. I'm like, they're a co-ed group from South Korea, 3 boys, 3 girls. And then she goes into the whole spiel of the K-pop dance festival and how she's missing one more member. And she looks at him. She's like, if you want to be part of it.
Oh, yeah, it should be fine as long as it's not going to interfere with swim season.
It should be fine. I guess it depends on how often we need to practice and stuff and what dances we're all going to do. Because Izzy and I still need to make up a set list of what songs we got to do, and then we got to coordinate outfits. It's a whole thing. She has a PowerPoint.
Oh.
She's more planned out about this, but I'm just more hyped up for like the dancing.
I mean, I'm
stuff.
not the world's best dancer, but I think it could be fun.
I think I know who you would be.
Oh?
Yeah. There's this one guy who he hates dancing, so he doesn't have the spotlight time. So if you're really that concerned about dancing poorly, you can be him. Was it Tay? Was it Tay who was the rapper or something?
I don't remember this. We came up with this so long ago.
We got a list.
He goes, oh no, like, I'm happy to try it, but I mean, I guess you'll just have to dance with me a lot today to gauge my skills.
Okay. I mean, I'm not super great at dancing. Fancy dances, forget about it. K-pop dances? Oh, it's gonna be a party.
Oh, well, I mean, these fancy dances are easy because you just have to follow what I do. I'll lead you, don't worry.
I'm not a good follower, though.
He smiles and he takes a hand off the steering wheel and like gives your hand a squeeze. He's like, that's what I like about you.
Okay, cool.
Oh yes. This is very good. This is very good indeed.
So how long do the cotillions last?
Oh, it's only a few hours. I mean, there's going to be like some snacks, some appetizers, a lot of dancing and mingling, kind of chit-chatting. You know, because this is for Crystal's birthday, essentially. We'll sing to her and, you know, there'll be a whole little ceremony of her, you know, and he does air quotes of like becoming a woman, but like, you know, that's just kind of more symbolic than anything else.
Okay. I haven't exactly been to a whole lot of cotillions.
No, that's totally all right.
So,
yeah, we're just essentially there to honor Crystal, so.
Cool.
Yeah. Should be fun, though. I mean, it'll be more fun now that you're going.
Yeah, it's a party wherever I go.
He laughs and he goes, honestly, it's going to feel a little bit like homecoming too for us Carbondale folks, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, you guys, homecoming wasn't that long ago.
No, and there's honestly a lot of cotillions, so.
Oh, yeah.
We go to these things a lot.
Yeah. Thank God I don't have to go to a whole lot of them.
Well, I mean, if I get invited to another one, would you go with me again?
Sure. Well, I guess it depends on how well this one goes.
I'm sure this one's gonna go great.
You're just lucky that I didn't bring my Nerf gun with me.
You see a flash of emotions go across his face, and he goes, it would make things more interesting.
I'm sorry again that Izzy, and Daisy totally jumped us.
Oh, no.
I did not plan that at all, but then again, that was kind of my fault because I didn't give Izzy context of the thing that I sent her, so she kind of, took things into her own hands.
It's okay.
So...
I like how protective your friends are.
Me too.
You found good people, Willa.
Yeah, and you found me too, so I'm pretty cool.
He grins and you see him blush a little bit and he's like, I think you are.
And then I whip out my phone and I'm texting Izzy. I'm like, How's mom?
Probably Izzy during like the drive there is showing her mom the Bandits album if she has not already been forced to listen to it.
Oh yeah.
Probably twice over. Although she kind of like tries to she kind of just stays a little more silent over the song that Daisy wrote, and she just doesn't know if she should skip it or just let it play. So she kind of just like sits there in silence for a little bit.
Your mom turns that one up a little bit and goes,
Oh.
Your friend has good pipes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has a really good voice. She's Izzy turns it back down so she can talk a little bit. Mom, don't turn it back up. I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm sorry. I know. I was listening.
We can listen. We can listen to this one.
No. And she turns it down and she goes, okay. I can listen to this anytime. My daughter, I need to listen to more.
But Daisy has plans to continue doing this after graduation. In whatever form that she can to continue making music and going forward with the Bandits. She also wrote this song for me.
Your mom drives a little bit and kind of like settles in and listens to Daisy singing and then goes, so continue the Bandits, does that mean college?
I don't know if she's going to consider going to college. I don't know how that is going to look like. I know that she's considered going either further on the East Coast or to the West Coast and kind of building a more of a fan base doing that. Or if she does go to college, then I'm not certain which one she might want to go to, because like if you're trying to do something within music, then you have music programs that you can go into, but then like you want to do it as a band, but then you have the other members that are doing it. So there are options, but I don't know how much support their parents would give them either.
Parker nods and she goes, I mean, it's 20 and you don't necessarily have to go to college, but it's a lot more secure to do so.
Mm-hmm. I understand the importance of education. But if Daisy wants to do something, then who am I to tell her she can't? Or that she should do something different. If she feels that not going to college is the best route for her, then maybe it is.
Izzy, I don't want to have a difficult conversation before this cotillion. But what if you disagreed with something that Daisy decided to do? I know you, Izzy, and I know I haven't been around a lot recently, but I can tell when you really like somebody. I'm your mother. We have like a sixth sense for that kind of thing. And you really like this girl. And she's nice. I like her too. But what's gonna happen when, the honeymoon phase is over and you are long distance and she does something foolish and you're not there to help her? What are you gonna do then? How is that gonna make you feel?
And Izzy kind of just like goes kind of like more into herself, imagining like the person that Daisy is and how important she has become to her, as like I suppose like with Willa, how she's always like Willa will always be there, but maybe at the same time Willa might not be, and that might be the same thing for Daisy, and she might not be there. Then like what will Izzy do? So in all honesty, Izzy answers, I'm not sure.
You don't have to know right now, but keep going. I interrupted you.
No, I'm not sure, and I would hope that we can talk about it, but I don't know if I wouldn't feel alone if she left or did something and I wasn't there to be there with her.
That's understandable. And I just
So-
want you to know, think about that. You know, enjoy your time together, but think about the tough things. You're both incredibly young. You just need to think about that, okay?
Right. Yeah, no, that's smart. I should you need to think about things like that. That's right. That's what being an adult is.
Your mom stops at a stoplight and like turns to look at you, and she like pinches your cheek gently. She's like, "Yes, you're a big grown-up, but you're still my baby."
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. You know, I'm a mama bear. You know that. I'm looking out for you, no matter what. Okay. And again, I do like this Daisy girl. If
I'm
you had brought home her brother, I'd be a little more concerned. But she's very nice. They're both nice people, but I like her more.
I like her more too, which is why I'm trying to date her.
Mama knows.
But not yet.
Your mom stops and like looks and goes, "You guys aren't even dating yet?"
No, I have a plan to ask her out really cutely. It's gonna happen soon.
Izzy, you. And your mom like keeps driving and she goes, "Izzy, I love you. I love you. But you don't have to. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know how your dad asked me out? I want to know.
Yeah,
He
and
threw
he did a
on my
better
shoes
job.
at a rave, honey.
I know, and that was disgusting.
Yes, but you know what? It was charming.
Mom, you have a fucked up. Sorry, you have a messed up sense of what charming is.
She goes, "I'll allow that F-bomb. It's our PG-13 F-bomb in this car." But you know
Mom,
what? He was so earnest. He was so adamant. Sometimes it's
And
just
in love with you that he threw up on your shoes, Mom. That's. Anyways, regardless of how he asked you out, is he coming? Is Dad coming? Did he answer your call of challenge to come to the cotillion today?
She's quiet for a little bit, and she goes, "Sometimes you can't get a flight. Sometimes work gets in the way. And you know what? I've been with your father long enough to know that he'll make that up to me. But, you know, when our travel started to pick up a lot more, and, you know, we've been spending a lot of time apart, that was a tough thing for us. I don't think long distance is easy for anybody, and I just want you to be prepared for that, whatever happens with this Daisy girl."
Yep, it will be.
I know.
I'll prepare myself for it. We'll be good. We'll be good. Tonight's gonna be a fun night. And
Yes.
Izzy switches the songs of the bandits to one of their more like upbeat ones.
Your mom nods and she goes, "It will be a good night. We're gonna have fun no matter what." Okay?
Yes. Oh, green light.
Oh. By golly, it is.
All right, so where are we now at, Em?
You are at the Carbondale County Country Club. Or the, some call it the C4.
The C4?
Carbondale County
Carbondale
Country
County.
Club.
Boo!
You don't like army jokes, huh, G9?
Boo!
You're like, boo.
Boo.
Get it out of here.
Immediate 0 out of 10.
Dude, no. You see that it is a gorgeously ornate building. It is like a mix of like modern architecture and antebellum, and it's got a lot going on. There's a lot of folks out front, and you see that there is a valet service being offered.
Okay, sounds about right. Country Club.
The C4.
Yeah.
Caleb utilizes the valet, and
Okay.
you see him like he has a money clip in his jacket pocket, and you see him hand a large bill to the valet and is like, you know, "Thank you for your time." And he offers an arm to you as he opens the door.
I take his arm. And wow, fancy.
There is a glittering chandelier, like even in the little like center drive thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I've never been here at all. At all. Wow.
I mean, I don't think that you would be a golfer.
No, I hate golf so much.
You hear a couple of older folks go, he goes, I don't know if I would say that specifically here.
Yeah, no, mini golf is more of my thing.
He smiles and he leans in and goes, me too.
Let me clutch my purse.
My stars.
Ooh, let's wait for Izzy and everyone else.
Oh, yeah, of course. Roll me a... Roll me a be vigilant.
That's mental.
It is mental, isn't it?
You want to fail like 4 times at
Yeah,
least.
That's a 6. I failed.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. 3 more failures to go, and I'll level up.
Ooh.
Well, so
You,
what happens?
you are taken in a little bit by the chandelier, so you miss some of the folks coming in, and you miss some of the cars coming in and dropping people off.
Mm-hmm.
But one of those cars sure doesn't miss you. And, they notice, Izzy, your mom, is handling the valet, and you recognize a familiar car in front of you, one that you have fought for a parking spot several times. And you see Susie getting out of the passenger seat in what looks to be a lovely pageant dress.
Okay.
I fucking knew it! Susie was a pageant girl, and Crystal is a pageant girl.
Pageant girl.
Oh, maybe just
Susie's
Susie's
a pageant girl?
Yeah, she's a pageant girl.
She did the
What?
pageant circuit.
Since when?
But the thing is, though, is it just her? Or did she go with John?
Can I do a be vigilant?
Yeah, you please be more
You
vigilant than me.
absolutely can.
That's a 5. That's not me being vigilant.
We
I
done
just see
fucked
Susie getting out the car and I'm so distracted.
I take out my phone and I'm frantically texting Izzy like, Susie's here? Susie's here? Is Josh? Is Josh here?
Is your response like, I don't see, but like, I don't have a great view of the car either.
Is it his Jeep?
It's his Jeep. And you see that Susie
But it
has
is
like
his car.
started walking, and then you see her turn around and roll her eyes, and she like is talking to the driver in the car, and she grabs her bag from the front seat and like waves to him like bye. And
That sounds like Josh.
you see her put
That
her
does
bag
look
under
like
her arm and start
Josh.
walking in.
Does Susie see me at all?
No.
Okay. Okay, cool. Is it just her walking out of the car?
Yep.
Okay.
And you see that
Does the Jeep drive away? Like, does it-
Are they just lingering there?
the valet is like getting into your mom's car, and your mom is looking at you, Izzy, and is like, "Are you okay, honey? What's up?"
Yes, yep, I'm good. Just gathering my skirts. She opens up the passenger and just steps out as elegantly as she can, like fluffs out her skirts.
And you hear the horn of your mom's car as the valet is honking at the Jeep in front of you. That Jeep that is not moving.
Oh my god, I look at
Izzy is gonna kind of like walk up past the Jeep, and she is going to look directly into the passenger side window.
Vigilant again, baby.
Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. You have a dead shot to look inside. Josh's windows are...
Not 12.
Yes.
Plus 1, so 13. So who the fuck is in that car?
Who the fuck is in that
You have
car?
given me. You walk, and it's almost in slow motion that as you turn and look in the car, you see Josh Chase in his sweats, just, you know, like he looked, you know, he was tasked to driving his sister to this thing, and you see him wipe his eyes and drive away.
Are you gonna tell Willa this, or are you just gonna keep this a secret?
Very good feeling that he was crying.
Over someone? With that 12? With that...
Oh yeah,
With a nat 12,
that
do
boy
I get to
teared
know
up.
if he was
That
crying?
boy was tearing up. That boy is hurt. Emotionally, spiritually.
Izzy kind of like walks up to
I'm looking at the
Willa with like her mom kind of behind there, and she's like, "Oh God, hold up! What the fuck is a code? What the fuck is a code?" I'm sorry. I'm using the code. But I just can't. Me as Claire can't remember shit.
No, I can't remember shit either.
Listen,
I know,
this is
we
why
came
I'm
up
glad
with
you
this all the
guys wrote
time.
it down, because I've got nothing for your codes.
We literally have code C, but like that's not exactly going to
No,
help.
there's a code L for a lookout. Like L lookout, code L.
But we literally don't have one that specifically means
frantically speed reading.
I know, right? I just have to like let me just go through everything super quick.
I don't think we have someone. No, we don't. We have a code M for Mackenzie, but
yeah. Oh, Izzy kind of goes up to you and she's like, "We have a bit of a code T, but they just drove away in a Jeep."
Code T. Hang on, I just closed the book and I didn't.
Code T for those is trouble afoot.
Trouble afoot. Foot emoji is in the text.
Foot emoji.
I look at Will. I look at Izzy. I'm like, code T. What do you mean? Like, wait. Like code N? Code N?
No. And it's not a code C. It's not a code M. It is not. We don't have a code for this.
Shark.
We really should have.
It could be a shark emoji for Josh.
At this moment, I will give you the chance to
shark.
roll and be vigilant to see Susie.
Okay.
But anyways,
yeah, no, that's a 4. It's a 4.
Oh God.
All right.
So Izzy's like, but regardless, Shark's sister is here.
Wait, what? How did I miss that Jeep?
How the fuck did you not see it?
I was looking at the stair door.
Willa, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look a little frazzled.
We thought we saw someone we knew here.
I mean, it's a Carbondale
there's a lot of people that we know
a
here.
lot of people.
No,
we know Susie.
We know Susie.
Oh, yeah, Chase's sister.
Yeah,
she competes in pageant.
she does, which I find very strange.
Does she still compete?
I have no idea.
You see that Susie is talking to two very blinged out parents. One who's got like Dolly Parton platinum hair and like it's piled on the top of her head, and she's just like brings Susie in for a big ol' hug, and you see that the dad is kind of looking proudly, and they're chit-chatting, and Susie is plastered on a smile, and like it's the first time you've seen a smile on Susie's face.
I grab Izzy and I'm like mortified, like she doesn't smile. She doesn't.
She can.
She doesn't. She has the ability. She has the ability to, but she always scowls at us.
Willa, she scowls at everyone.
I know. So why is she smiling?
Because everyone can do a short smile if they just put their mind to it. Now, come on, let's just get going. Let's just get going.
I snicker at that.
I'm sorry, I'm coming up with my next
just
cross-stitch project.
Schwartz smile.
Izzy kind of just pulls Willa over a little bit more into the side just to wait for Daisy and Benny to come round, and then to go in from there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone else that we know?
Roll a vigilant check.
Her or both of us?
Both of you can.
I mean, you're here. Why not? 10.
8.
Izzy, your mom has kind of like, she gave your arm a squeeze and then went to go talk to some folks. And you see her kind of like go into a gaggle of ladies. You see a pink-haired man and his well-dressed child come in arm, and they look a little nervous. And they're kind of looking around and making sure that, like, they don't look out of place, but they do because their clothes are not as fancy, but they have the gumption to be there.
Pink hair? From the dad campaign, wasn't one of the managers pink hair? from when Stanford and Arthur go to the trench.
Yeah, we're right.
Yeah.
It is
So
that
that means
person.
Quinn's here.
But we don't know.
We don't know them.
We don't know them.
No, you don't. But you do know some folks that are on the swim team. And you see that a shorter dude, kind of more stocky build with shaved head, like grabs Caleb's hand and like shakes his hand and like does the manly like, oh yeah. And Caleb's like, oh, hey Jack, what's up?
That's Jack. Okay.
This is Willa. And he kind of looks at you and he narrows his eyes and he goes, why is your face like that?
Why is your height like that?
Excuse me, I'm 5'9". He is pushing maybe 5'4".
I stand up to him and I do this and then I do this. Same thing.
Caleb, why did you bring an annoying one?
Either. She's a lot more fun than everything in your pinky finger, by the looks of it.
Got him!
He looks over at you and goes, I'm sorry, was I talking to you?
No, you are now, though. Good to meet you, I'm Izzy.
Yeah, and you found yourself on the spice list.
He kind of looks you up and down, and then you hear a voice go, oh my god, Izzy Parker? We haven't seen her since, what, 2nd grade? And you see George with his arm around a snotty-looking girl that... Izzy, I'm gonna need a mental check from you to see if you remember her.
I'm holding Izzy's hand.
Oh, that's an 8 to remember.
I'm holding Izzy's hand.
She was in your class when you went to Carbondale when you were younger. Her name's Vanessa. And by the looks of it, she and George are dating now.
Okay.
Willa's trying not to say anything. She already said something to Jack.
Caleb's like, oh, hey, George. Oh, my gosh. Vanessa, you look great. Oh, my God. And you guys match. This is Willa. And it seems like you already know Izzy. She's Daniel Parker's daughter. Small world, right?
Too small
Yeah.
world.
And George goes, yeah, it's very small. How are things going, Izzy?
Just fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You really enjoying it out there at Diamante Beach?
Much. Yes. Yep. Izzy kind of takes a little bit of a step back and she's like, I'm gonna go and get us something to drink. No, we've had a long car ride. Willa needs something to drink. I'll be back.
Do you also want me to go get a drink with you?
Sure.
I'm squeezing your hand. Like,
We'll just be right back, Caleb. We'll just be right back.
or you can come with us, honestly.
Okay.
Caleb's like,
yeah, if you want to.
I can meet you inside, but make sure you find our seats. There should be little name cards.
Of course there is. Okay.
And Caleb like smiles and he reaches out a hand to give your other hand a squeeze. He's like, I'll see you soon.
Okay, and then I give George like death daggers. Walk away.
You see that he like melts a little more into Vanessa, and the little group of them kind of turns, and you see that the boys start talking about swim.
Oh, okay, boring. I'm like, so my grip on Izzy is like very tight because I'm trying to like ground Izzy, but also myself at the same time.
Izzy, instead of going towards where you probably should to get a drink, she completely beelines and she's just searching for a very distant bathroom.
Okay,
Like the most
bathroom.
distant that you could probably find.
Bathroom.
Izzy, have you been here before?
Mom and Dad probably had a C4 membership back when we lived near Carbondale, to talk with people and mingle and let me go play in the pool. So probably up to like that 1st, 2nd grade area I did. So I would probably have a rough layout.
Roll me a mental check.
Okay.
Roll for bathroom.
Roll for bathroom.
Roll your bathroom. That is a 7. That was so close.
It takes a while, and you walk in, and there's like a very nice display of Crystal's like modeling photos and like, you know, a little bit of like hors d'oeuvres going around and things like that. So it's a nice little setup.
Izzy kind of just like goes in there, checks every single stall, and then just like goes into the larger one and just like sits down on the ground. She almost sits on the ground.
I stand next to her and I'm like, okay, so we got, should I refresh the hit list? So we got George, that motherfucker. Do we need to get Vanessa? Do I need to get Vanessa?
Okay, this is I can't remember personally. Is Vanessa the one that we talked about, or is it a different one? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yep. And they're dating now, isn't that great?
Double whammy.
So,
yeah.
But Izzy is kind of like sunk down a little bit on the floor, kind of like her arms wrapped around her knees, and she's just like breathing very quickly, and she's like, yes, Vanessa, but is
okay.
You can just you don't gotta do anything.
I can get her at the end.
They're fine. They're no one. They should be no one.
They will be no one when they get hot sauce into oblivion, and I like unbuckle like my detachable skirt. I'm like, I have my hot sauce, and then a spice one for like emergency bombs. So like, just so you know, I have it on me. I could spike their drinks with hot sauce.
That would be really interesting how you could do that if it's like a lemonade or something, because like the color would change and that wouldn't make any sense. And Izzy just starts rambling on about how everything could just never work out.
No, it's fine. Hey, you know what? Let me go text Daisy to make sure that she knows that we are in here, and so she's not frantically looking out for you. And I
No.
Yep.
Izzy will magic the phone out of her hand. Yeah, she is going to I wish it out of her hand and just like drag it into hers.
No! Don't you want Daisy?
Just stuffs it right down the middle of her dress. She's like, nope, we're not texting Daisy. We're not texting her. We're not doing that. She has enough stuff she's already worried about, and she doesn't have to worry about me right now. Willa's
phone
fine.
buzzes.
It's fine. We can answer it later.
Yeah, but the thing is though, my phone is really, really warm, and I'm pretty sure it's making you really, really sweaty right now since it's in your dress. Can you imagine how uncomfortable you are right now? You're stress sweating too. So you might as well just give me the phone.
Izzy takes toilet paper and stuffs it down her front too. This is not stuffing my bra like we did in the 6th grade, okay? This is not that. It is different. And you are not getting your phone back until we leave.
I respect your boundaries because it's down your dress. I would go for your back pocket if they were shorts, but I am not sticking my hand down there. So
I know you wouldn't. This is the only place you wouldn't go.
Yeah, no, but I will need it eventually because someone texted me and I gotta text my mom saying that we're here.
That's Izzy pulls it out and just leans away from you.
Roll me a plus physical.
Do I have to roll an opposing physical?
Yes. It's a 9.
I need a physical competition in this bathroom stall.
Yeah. It's a 9. So unless if you want
I also have a 9! I rolled a 10, but I have a -1.
Roll off? Another roll off?
Roll off.
What did we do?
Oh my god. That's also a 9 again.
That's a 5.
It's a bit of a tussle.
And you just hear a bunch of girls just like arguing in the bathroom stall. I snatch the phone out of my hand. What do I see?
It's a message from Josh. And all it says is, have fun on your date. Period.
It's not. Does Izzy see this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You had time to see that.
Wait a minute.
So there's something I didn't tell you when we were out there.
Really?
I didn't know how to tell you.
Really?
I told you that Josh was there.
Well,
I said it was Cody and the shark was here.
Well, I didn't know because I was kind of frantically looking at the chandelier and then looking at Susie.
Okay, so Josh showed his sister. He came in his sweat, so he's not here, and he looked upset. He looked like he was almost going to cry.
So what do I say?
You know, leave it.
Leave it?
Leave it. I mean, what would you say? What do you want to say to him? Do you want to say that it's not a date, it is a cotillion? You could say that Caleb asked me out and I said yes. Is there something wrong with that? Like, do you want to confront him right now or do you want to confront him later?
We'll confront him later.
Yeah, because you haven't read the text. Technically, you didn't open it up. He doesn't know that you read
It's
the
not
text.
left. He wasn't left on red. So I just.
So, for all he knows, you never saw the text or you haven't seen it yet. So, Izzy just clicks the phone off.
Oh,
and
I still need it. I still need it. No, I need to text my mom. Then I'm here.
Sure.
I like take the phone and I take like a quick bathroom selfie. I'm like, man, is it? Stop. We're here.
Your mom sends
Is it-
back a thumbs up and goes, glad you found the bathroom.
Yeah, very important.
Izzy's just thinking to herself, I am here on the bathroom floor almost having a panic attack and we just took a selfie. And she's like, that's normal.
Yeah, it's perfect distraction.
Izzy kind of just stands up and she's like, okay, don't cause any trouble. We're fine. Let's just avoid
Them.
Carbondale. Everyone.
Let's just avoid
most people.
everyone. Let's just have our own little bubble. Wouldn't that be nice?
Someone comes into the bathroom. Are you in the same stall? Did you shut the door?
Yes.
Yes.
I 100% shut the door and locked it. We're in the largest
No.
one.
Yep, we're in the largest one.
You hear some shoes click on the ground, and they stop in front of the large stall, and you hear a little, And this person goes into the next stall, and you start to your bathroom business.
Okay, so are you ready to go back out?
Izzy kind of like takes a deep breath and she's like, yeah, I'll be fine. We just avoid everything. We're good.
Right. Do we need also like another code? Because like, if anything, Caleb's gonna be having my phone because I'll be, I guess, hanging out with him for the most part. So we need a distress call.
Okay, well, I'm not good at bird noises apparently. So we should probably not do those anymore. Well, we don't have a code. What was it, J? We don't have a code E.
Code E for
No.
emergency. Emotional emergency.
Emotional emergency.
Code E. I'm putting that right in the list. Emotional
damage.
Emotional damage.
If I may request that the title of this episode, when it goes on Spotify and YouTube, is Emotional Emergency.
Yes.
It's code E, Emotional Emergency.
Totally not clickbait at all either.
Totally not clickbait. Just totally not clickbait.
I'm just writing all this little stuff down. I put down that Josh just shark now apparently in our code.
Josh, I mean, I did give Josh an ugly plushy shark thing, so.
Did.
I did.
I did. Yeah, you
Okay.
did do that.
And then Caleb is a sprig, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, good to go?
Izzy kind of just like pats down her skirt and like wipes away at the back of her knees, which are a little sweaty. And she's like, yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. Let's go find Daisy.
Sprays a little deodorant on her and she's like, okay, we're good.
You, as you leave and say that, you hear the door to the stall that somebody occupied open a little bit too quickly.
Do we see anyone?
That depends. Are you leaving?
I think we were slowly heading out.
Izzy's much more in the fact of not being seen by anyone in weird circumstances, so she's
Okay.
gonna just try to leave.
Okay.
If Willa wants to try and look, she can. But I don't think Izzy would be very keen on trying to see who it is.
I just want to sneak a peek if I can.
Roll me and be vigilant.
I need new dice.
We're being real vigilant today.
Well,
Okay,
when we
that's an
may
8.
or may not have a secret monster here, yes.
It's an 8.
You see a very slender woman. She is in a very, like, put together gown. It is a midnight blue, and her hair is, like, so white blonde that, like, it's nearly white. And she has a very sharp, kind of angular face. And she looks at you. And she goes, looking for Daisy? Is she not here yet?
I don't know. That's why we're going to go find her.
And what business do you have with Daisy?
I'm her friend.
Since when?
A couple months
As he
ago.
kind of like waits in the doorway, like listening to this.
A couple months ago. It happened really fast, actually.
Intriguing. And she looks you up and down and she goes, I don't believe I've seen you at a gathering like this before. And you see that this woman is washing her hands very slowly.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm just a +1 with, Caleb.
McCartney.
Yes?
I didn't realize he had taken a new bow.
Is that what they're calling it?
She rolls her eyes and you see her put her hands underneath the air dryer and it goes a little loud and she just kind of looks you up and down again and goes, well, whose child are you, my dear?
Stanford and Charlotte O'Bryant? They're not here. I'm going
Tech boy.
And also my mom's a really famous bootuber. She just hit 500,000 subscribers. But enjoy the party and then I leave. I leave and I grab her and I'm like, I think I'm at Daisy's mom. She's scary.
I think that was Daisy's mom.
That was Daisy's mom.
And we should have just left.
I didn't know, she kind of just cornered me and it also seemed kind of rude to leave her even though I'm naturally a rude person. But now she knows my parents. Oh my god, I'm fucked.
You know, nothing good can come to being cornered in a bathroom, even though we were in the doorway and there was no cornering really
She
happening.
was addressing me.
She was cornering you.
I don't know. Let's go find someone. Someone
Let's
friendly.
just see if Daisy's here.
Let's go find her.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, you see that folks are like filtering into the main kind of foyer. And they're, going around getting some appetizers, some hors d'oeuvres as they are called.
What snacks are on the table?
Oh, there's some good snacks.
What kind of snacks?
There's some roast beef on crostini. There is some vegetable rolls. There are just grapes in a nice little arrangement.
Grapes.
Grips. You also see like little spinach puffs, things like that. It's all a bunch of really good snacks.
Is there anything spicy?
You do see some calamari and some takoyaki that seem to have really, really spicy stuff on them. You also see like what looks to be a deconstructed chicken and waffle.
Okay, I'm going for one of the spicy things because what happens if Willa doesn't like it? I try the spicy takoyaki or whatever. I try that. How spicy is it?
It's fairly mild. You see that the assortment of folks here is not incredibly diverse.
No, they're not.
And it seems that it's got a little bit of a kick to it, but like you would not consider it spicy, truthfully. But you do see like a couple of like older folks in nice clothing going, oh, my, that was spicy, wasn't it? Oh, yes, indeed.
I just eat like the entire thing like it's candy, and
You're gonna have to put on your own hot sauce if you want it any better.
Yeah, but also
These people don't do spice.
No, they don't. I did bring like my extra spice for like food and stuff, but later.
But like later.
So like I want to like survey the dance floor. Like, do we see Daisy and Benny coming in at all?
You see that they are stuck together, like they are like a package deal, and they are talking to the salt and pepper haired person from the airport. Which you see that his hair is a little bit more coiffed, so it doesn't look as dark as it did in the airport. It looks a little bit lighter. He's wearing some nice little half moon spectacles, and you see that he's got a bolo tie that looks like a jellyfish. And he's smiling at the both of them, and you see that Daisy and Benny are both like holding themselves very steady, but you see that their hands are entwined at their sides, like they're holding each other for support.
Can Izzy make like eye contact with Daisy and do the little like eyebrow like hair flake like, or do you need assistance?
You need to be
look?
rescued.
Roll.
Yeah.
Roll thwart peril, which is a plus physical.
It's not.
No, it's
Because-
not.
Mystical.
But not
Because I can
very.
roll mystical.
Hey.
Oh, good. 13.
You do an incredibly good job of like floating past, essentially. And Daisy catches your eye, and Benny like follows suit, and you see them both like kind of almost like a sigh comes from them, and you see that their shoulders that were up and tense kind of soften a little bit. And this gentleman also turns and he goes, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, I must be taking up all of your time. It's just, you know, I'm sure you don't want to be talking to an old sport like me. Who's your friend?"
Hi, my name's Isabella Parker. You can call me Izzy, though.
Izzy. And you see him smile. And it's a wide smile. It's almost a little too wide. And he extends a hand. And he goes, "I'm Absalom Trench. But you could call me Abby if you want."
Oh, I've never really had someone be called Abby that wasn't female, but, you know.
He shrugs and he goes,
That's
"Well, I just
everything.
like the thought of Izzy so much that I thought I'd try to have a new moniker today." And his hand is still extended.
Izzy reaches out and shakes his hand.
Roll me a keep your wits about you, please.
Oh. I'm standing by the snack table watching all this go down.
That's a 7.
Your brain feels a little fuzzy for a second. It's strange. It's not a headache, per se. Not that kind of overwhelming Mariana migraine. But it feels fuzzy for a little bit. And as soon as Absalom lets go, it vanishes.
And you work in the Trench Corporation?
He chuckles and he goes, "Some may say that." A little bit behind him, you see that there is a security guard dressed in like a full black suit with a little like earpiece. As for those that didn't listen to our Spotify exclusive, Absalom Trench is essentially a Steve Jobs-like character. He and the Trench family are on the same level of fame as the Kardashians.
Yep.
And he currently is housed normally in California, but he does have familial ties to the Tri-Cities area.
Willa don't like you. Willa no like you.
Is it kind of just a little like head scratch, like eyebrow little twitch at the little headache, but she's like, "It's very good to meet you. I know this is probably out of left field, but what are the new Trench policies on the ocean and their support for cleaning it up? Because I know in the past you guys have had some different things you were doing with that. I was wondering what this year was going to be."
His smile is so wide. It is like so wide, it's almost encapsulating his whole face. And he goes, "Izzy, this is what I love about talking with those that are the future. You know, you and your friends here, the lovely Schwartz twins, you are the future. And to hear that you are so dedicated to keeping the ocean clean and making sure that whatever resides in those depths below is able to continue residing there just fills me with glee. You definitely keep an eye on our Twitter page, because now it's a fantasy that Twitter is still called Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's the only thing. It's Twitter.
It's Twitter. Keep an eye on our Twitter page, as I'm certain we're going to have some exciting updates for the new year. I can't say anything because, you know, you don't really want the big boss man to spill the beans, but... And he smiles and, like, claps his little hands, and he goes, just know that I have a great deal of love for all of our little critters down below.
Yeah, it shows. You're wearing a very fun bow tie there, too.
Oh, you know, I am a
What's the
Southern man
jelly?
by heart, and I do love a bolo tie. And you see him pick up the little ties, and he goes, look, it's tentacles.
Yeah, is it from the Jelly Festival? The one that we host every summer in Diamante?
Oh, no, a dear friend made this one for me, but I do enjoy it. I think it would fit very well into the Diamante Jelly Festival.
Yeah, it would. You should come this coming summer. It should be a lot
Grins.
more interesting than last year.
He goes, you know, I think I would like to make time for that.
Izzy kind of does like a slow, like little nod. Does Izzy find anything strange about the headache that she has? Like anything magical? Because it's different than the Mariana migraines, but...
You can roll a be vigilant check. Glimpse of truth. Roll a glimpse of truth.
It's mystical, right?
Glimpse of truth? I think so.
Glimpse of truth is mental.
Oh.
Unless that's mystical for you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think anything makes it different. But I will say glimpse of truth I feel like should be mystical.
No.
In some cases. In some cases.
Supernatural intervention is the only one that's mystical.
That is a 9.
It wasn't a Mariana headache, but you do smell rift water afterwards.
Can I do gosh, would it be vigilant to see if there's any danger around?
I will give you this. There is no danger around.
I just smell rift.
Mm-hmm. It was only after you like shook his hand, you felt the headache, you smelled the rift water, and then when he let go, it was gone.
Is it kind of like holds onto her hand, but she's like, well, it was so good to meet you guys. Do you mind if I borrow the Schwartzes?
Oh, no. I insist. Again, you probably don't want to be talking to an old sucker like I. You kids have fun.
It was really fun. It was really good to see you. I hope to see you again.
Yes, I hope to see you as well.
Izzy gives a very, nice, polite, smile and wave, and,
He gives you, a little bow, and, looks to you like he's waiting for a curtsy.
Izzy reciprocates with the curtsy.
He nods, and you see him pick up a champagne flute and kind of turn away.
Will's by the snack table shaking her head.
Izzy kind of, goes towards, closes the circle with, Daisy and Benny, and she's like, what were you guys talking to him about?
He's been working with our parents on a project recently, so he wanted to Benny shrugs and is like, honestly, I don't know. It's classified information, so I don't know why he was asking us about it, but I guess he wanted to make, save face, make a good impression, show that he wasn't going to be an asshole to the fucking Schwartz kids.
How long have you known him?
Daisy kind of shrugs and she goes, honestly, we've never really met him in person. We just know that he gets put on a lot of email chains and our parents... And she looks around and goes, our parents complain about working with him. Say he's too nice.
This is gonna sound weird coming from me. I get a weird vibe from him.
Oh yeah, dude's nuttier than, a box of cashews.
No.
Daisy looks very seriously at you and is like, weird how?
Izzy kind of points to herself, and her necklace more like it, the one with the insect that's in it, and she's like, weird. If he does stay away from him. I don't know what's going on.
Daisy leans in close and she's like, Do you think we need to, like, keep an eye on him? Are there any monsters here or anything?
No, not that. It's... And Izzy kind of, like, takes the two of them, and she's like, we're just gonna go see Willa real quick. And kind of, like, drags them over to the snack table where Willa's just, like, literally judging every single snack that's tasteless at the table.
This is bland, flavorless, no soul. Nothing.
Okay. Interesting. Spice. Got it. Come on.
I also don't like him. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but he was giving me weird vibes and I did not like it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Izzy kind of like, is there anyone close by, or should we just move farther away from the snack table? Because granted, it's a snack table.
The snack table, people are coming and going, but, like, nobody's really lingering.
Izzy kind of pulls, like, their heads a little bit together, and she's like, okay, so Mario Izzy's like a little, like, almost like too close, but she's like, so Mariana migraines are uncomfortable and can hurt us, and Daisy, you know this. But there was a migraine and a sense of rift when I shook his hand, Mr. Trench's hands, and then it went away.
Are you okay? Do you need me to, like...
No,
okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
But
when you shook his hand?
It was when I shook his hand. When I shook his hands, I got weird headache and sense of rift water, but there's no creatures around. I couldn't sense anything of that. I don't think there's maybe a monster here, but if there's anything, he's I don't know.
Suspicious.
He's just like he's fishy.
Literally.
He's as fishy as his fucking necktie.
Bye. See you later.
Literally
That's it,
fishy.
you know.
That's the end.
Thank you all for coming now.
Okay, bye. End of stream. See ya.
Daisy kind of looks and she goes, Benny, did you feel anything when because he kind of came over and, like, and she, like, mimes, like, grabbing Benny by the shoulders and was like, he did one of those, and then she kind of shudders and she goes, and he took my hand and, you know, like, kissed it, and it was uncomfortable. Ew. Yeah, it was weird.
Ew.
And Benny's
People
like,
gotta stop doing that. There's so much saliva and a transfer of germs and...
yeah, it's gross.
No.
I gotta go wash my hands now, but, you know, we'll get to that later.
Oh, and speaking of washing your hands, I think I saw her throw. I didn't realize what I was talking until it was too late. She already knows my name. She already knows my last name. She already knows my parents.
Does she know your social security number and your mother's maiden name yet, too?
She was getting to there if I didn't drag her out, basically.
God.
No, but
And-
yeah, she's she is scary.
Benny looks very seriously at you and goes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you...
I'm fine. She just caught me off guard. She cornered me in an open door. Like, I couldn't go anywhere, but the door was open.
You see Benny and Daisy look to each other and go, yeah, that sounds about right.
So she may be roving around here. Look for a midnight blue dress is what it was.
You see them both nod and they go, yes, the classic.
Oh, the classic. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I don't think she likes me, but I mean, I'm me, so.
Yeah, and she's
Mean.
Mrs. Schwartz.
Yeah.
So she might have some different tastes than most.
Yeah.
Like the food here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with these people? They think this is spicy?
I don't know. Well, you need to go find your date. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
I came with someone. I'm looking
Here.
around. Where's Caleb?
Izzy kind of picks up like 2 drinks and hands them to Willa and be like, there you go.
Here you go, have fun.
Where's Caleb?
Roll me a Be Vigilant.
Oh boy. I'm not vigilant. Oh, maybe in this case, an 11.
You see that he's, like, kind of up near the front of the room, and you see that he's, like, talking to somebody who's more, like, kind of in an alcove.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get closer, you see that he's talking to Crystal, and, like, she's kind of, like, hiding because she has not made her debut yet.
Oh, okay.
And he's, like, kind of, like, talking to her really excitedly and, like, you know, with big kind of, like, gestures, and, do you approach?
Yeah. Or I'm more like try to catch Caleb's attention first because I don't want for Crystal to see me see her and stuff because the dress has to be secret and stuff. So I try to get Caleb's attention or something.
Roll me persona.
Okay, that's a +2 to persona.
Roll me persona 5.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes. And even with my +2, oh my fucking god, what's going to happen? Am I gonna fall on my ass or something?
Delicious.
I need to fail one more time to get to level 20. Let's keep this train going.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
I'm walking over to kill. I have my drinks in my hand.
You have the drinks.
Oh no.
You have the drinks.
Oh no.
You trip. The
Fuck.
drinks go flying.
What? It's not glass, is it? Oh, it's glass. Fuck.
It shatters.
I just lay on the ground and I'm like,
Wait. Would I see any of this?
would it be too late?
You are on the other end of the room.
So I couldn't see any of this happening?
Mm-mm. No, but you don't spill on anybody but yourself.
On myself. What kind of drink was it though?
It was a sparkling champagne.
Okay, so it's not gonna stain, it's just wet.
It's just wet.
Bullshit.
And
God
you see
damn it.
Caleb immediately is at your side and is like, oh my god, Willa.
I'm just laying on the ground so casual. I'm like, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Yep, glass everywhere. Hey, how you doing?
Caleb's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh shit, I got my dress all messy.
Oh, here, and he helps you up. And
stand up.
he puts his hands at your waist and he's like, are you cut? Are you hurt?
I don't think so. My dress.
He brings his hands up to your face and he goes, all right, well, this is intact, this is important.
Yeah, that's the moneymaker.
He chuckles and he goes, no, and he goes to your biceps and goes, these are the moneymakers.
Damn straight they are.
Ooh.
He goes, ooh.
How bad is the spillage?
It's a little.
Is it on the bottom of the skirt, or is it obvious
Essentially you fell and you fell forward, so it hit from knees down, so it hit on the skirt.
Okay.
So it's not entirely noticeable.
Okay.
But
great.
You do see that Crystal came out from the alcove and she started picking up some of the glass. And she's like,
no, don't touch the glass.
No.
Sweet, no,
okay,
no, it's okay. No touching.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm fine. You're touching glass. That's bad.
I mean,
I smack her hand. No, touch glass.
honey, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, and also I don't think you should be out here with your dress. Your dress looks amazing though. But
she does look amazing.
Yeah, it does look amazing. But don't you want to get out of here so people don't?
I mean, not a lot of folks are gonna really be paying too much attention. A lot of folks here, if something embarrassing happens to someone, they try not to look so that they
That's even worse.
can gossip in peace.
Yeah, that's the worst. I mean, I don't know any of these people. So
You're the Spice Girl, right?
I'm the Spice Girl.
She grins. She goes, once I come down those stairs and get everything all started, the main course should be a lot more to our liking.
Oh, really? Okay, thank God, because the snack table is
Abysmal, ain't it?
yeah.
Now, see, my dad just got back from a trip to Japan, so that's why there's takoyaki, and he was like, oh, that's gonna be perfect because it's gonna be spicy enough. You know what? It's not spicy enough at all.
No, it's not. It's barely even a kick. Nothing.
Barely even anything.
Nothing.
It's nothing at all.
No, but isn't there someone else to clean this glass?
I mean, probably, but I don't want to bother nobody.
Well,
Besides, Caleb was just telling me about how great a person you are, and I feel so wrong as rain that you got all that spilled on you.
yeah, I mean, I'll never wear this dress ever again, so I guess that's fine.
Oh, sweetheart, you gotta wear a dress like that more.
Well, I got no excuses to wear fancy dresses like this.
You could go to a pageant. And she winks and
No.
is like, are you? Come on, you got the face for it.
No, not the personality for it. Definitely not.
I mean, you do need to have that, but you know what? There's a lot of successful people you wouldn't think are in pageants.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of. Yeah, so you're friends with Susie?
Oh, And you see Crystal, like, blushes a little bit, and she's like, I mean, you know, we've been buddies for a while, you know, everyone makes friends in the track, you know, in the circuit. And Caleb goes, yeah, and it's really nice that she came tonight, isn't it, Crystal? And she kind of like nudges him a little bit and goes, not as nice as you bringing little Miss Willa here.
You know, I did see Susie like at the front over there. She didn't really see me though. She was like busy talking to other people or whatever, but she looks nice.
I mean, I'm sure she does. Hard for a dress to look bad on that one, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I never see Susie dress up at all in school, which is kind of funny. But yeah, she looks good.
Crystal smiles and she goes, well, then I think this is gonna shape up to be a pretty nice evening. You know, you gotta break a few glasses to have a good time, right?
I guess so.
Mazel tov, am I right?
Opa.
She looks you once over and she goes, are you sure you're all right, little miss?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And you know, if anything comes up and, you know, she points to Caleb and she goes, this one starts giving you trouble, you come find me.
I'll take
kick
care
him in the
I'll take
the
care of
tootie."
him myself. Don't worry.
And Caleb goes, it's true, she's really tough. You know, we met because she hit me with a door.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Crystal's like, oh, well, you know, it seems like she's got brains and brawn on her side, huh? You pick them good, Caleb.
Well, I came here to give you a drink, but the drink's gone now. So, do you still want a drink? I look at Caleb.
Caleb goes, yeah, I do, but I'll get them this time.
Okay.
And he smiles and waves to Crystal, who, like, she kind of disappears back, and you see her start to, like, go towards, like, one of the back tunnels and everything to get up to the top of the stairs at the center of the room. And Caleb is, like, leading you back towards the drinks, and you see that there's, like, a staff member who is cleaning up the glass now. Who's like,
Okay.
son of a bitch.
Yeah. Why glass, though? Why couldn't it have just been plastic? No, we know we're fancy. That's why it's glass. That's why it's glass.
And technically, it's crystal, too. It's crystal glass.
Is there a theme going on here with all like a crystal chandelier?
You see there are several
Crystal flowers.
sparkly things, and like you see some legitimate like crystal clusters around on like the tables as centerpieces.
Wow.
Ones that anyone who frequents a crystal shop would know are expensive as fuck.
Wow. Yeah, really expensive. Oh, yeah, here, since I fell, I checked my phone, make sure I didn't, like, get any scratches on it. Yeah, I don't trust myself. I'm probably gonna fall again sometime, so here you go. Here, I bestow you the honor of being a human pack mule.
He holds it and he goes, I'll guard it with my life. And he puts your phone to his chest for a second and then puts it in his pocket.
Yay. So, where's the swim boys at? So I can just stay away from them.
You see they're kind of scattered around.
Uh-huh.
You see that Jack is talking to the pink-haired man and his child, and you see that they both look a little uncomfortable as Jack is talking really loud.
Uh-huh.
You see that George and Vanessa are standing at a cocktail round and like kind of conspiratorially talking to each other and keep glancing around and are just kind of like snidely looking. And there is one more swim boy. What is his name?
Let's take out a book.
There's one more swim boy who is there. Stand by as I sing
Stand
fucking
by.
Pitbull.
No, serious. I
Please
feel like
stand
that's song
by.
I'm really vibing with right now. There's maybe it is that song or another song by Pitbull that's like I'm really enjoying right now.
There's something with an H. And it's written very poorly in my book, but he's there and he's really not causing a ruckus.
Okay, so he's the normal one.
Yeah, he's the chill one.
He's the
I'm
normal
like
one.
I can't read my own handwriting.
Yeah. I lean over to Kale and I'm like, okay, for the record, I don't like George.
I mean, he's the nicest.
No.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, no. Oh. I don't want to say that we have a history because honestly, I never really interacted with him. I just don't like him via proxy of someone else. So therefore, I don't like him.
I mean,
just so you know, I'm not going to pretend that I like him.
that's fair.
No.
I mean, I get that. That's, that's understandable.
Yeah, just so you know, because I like imagine all the ways that I can potentially hot sauce him at the next game.
I mean, you take a little bit of getting used to.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have a really bad rivalry when I started, but
You have a rivalry? I feel like you would never, butt heads with anybody.
he smiles and he goes, well, it's hard to have a rivalry when you're better than other people.
Caleb, do you ever get mad?
He shrugs and he goes, I mean, everybody gets mad sometimes.
No, but I feel like you've never been so enraged in your life when you couldn't get something you wanted or someone was dirty enough to get something. And yeah, I feel like that's never happened to you before.
He smiles and he goes, I'm a bit of a persistent kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it doesn't work the first time, I usually make things happen in my favor.
Okay.
The lights go down and there's some uplighting to the top of the stairs, and you see that everything kind of glitters as the spotlight goes through a crystal, and you see that it kind of goes in fractals, and Crystal herself is at the top of the stairs in a beautiful white gown that is covered in just gorgeous little drop down gems and crystals, and her hair is tied up in a nice little kind of bun with the curls coming down. She is a vision, and she grins and waves and descends the stairs, and you see that there's a gentleman that meets her at the end, and she curtsies to him and he bows, and she takes his arm and waves, and the room bursts into applause as she makes her debut.
Yay! Susie. I'm scanning for Susie.
Roll for Susie!
Roll for Susie! Can I roll for Susie?
Yeah, roll for Susie.
Roll for Susie.
Yeah, it's a 6. We leveled up.
Well, is it a be vigilant? Did you add anything? Or
No,
was that
that's
just
a mental.
2d6?
That's a plus
Yeah.
mental. So that's
Oh.
straight up 6, honey. I am level 20.
You're welcome to level
I feel
20.
this heavenly glow emit from my chest. I'm
You're like, wow.
oh my god. So Susie is nowhere to be seen, according to Willa. That
Izzy.
And Izzy doesn't even know about this new development, so she
No.
can't even look herself,
No.
unfortunately.
No, but as you are kind of standing in the crowd, Izzy, you feel Daisy kind of stand by you. And you see that Benny has sort of disappeared into the crowd, and she stands by and goes, "It's a lovely sight, isn't it?"
Izzy kind of looks back over at Daisy and she's like, "You sound weird. Are you trying to be polite? Or more British?"
I was trying to fit in a little bit more here. Put on airs a bit. If I'm going to ask you to dance once this dance floor opens, I've got to at least behave a little bit.
I mean, I don't exactly want you to put on your imaginary pearls, but you're usually polite anyways. You don't gotta be different.
The music swells, and you see that there is a DJ posted up at the front. Willa, you recognize him as one of the upperclassmen from band
Holy
a few years ago.
Ooh,
His name is Donovan.
Was I chill with him?
Roll me 2d6.
Please let me be chill so I can request music. It's a 6.
You wanted to be chill with him so bad, but he was one of those people that he was in the popular crowd.
Was I a freshman or something and he was a senior?
You were a year younger than him.
Okay.
But it was one of those that it's of the hierarchy of teen high school levels, he was the popular crowd.
Okay.
he was probably voted homecoming king or like almost
Yeah.
prom king type.
Oh yeah, he was on court. Like he was one of those types of people.
So
like,
he I know him, but he probably doesn't know me.
he would be like, yeah, you were in band, but would he remember your name? Probably not.
Probably not. As long as he doesn't hate me, because I am going to request so many songs.
His name is Donovan, and he was in the Piccolo section.
Piccolo. Oh no.
Piccolo.
Was he good at it though?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh no.
See,
Okay,
he could play the
that-
piccolo, and like in his spare time, he was in jazz band because he could play electric guitar.
So he was surrounded by the flute group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's impenetrable.
Mm-hmm. It sure fucking is.
Okay. yep. Couldn't even touch him.
But now he's a DJ.
Okay, cool.
And he starts with like some classical tunes, and then you hear him go, "Wha-pew!" And it's a remix into a top 40 hit.
I am going to make a beeline towards the DJ booth. I look at Izzy and I like give her a knowing look of like bittersweet. Yeah, I make a beeline to the DJ stand and I'm like, "Hey Donovan,
Trumpet girl!
hey, you vaguely remember me?
Yeah,
Cool.
you're on trumpet.
Yeah, you're a DJ. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any bittersweet songs?
Like the K-pop band?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm sorry. And he brings out his instruction sheet, and on the do not play, it says anything not in English. He goes, I can't really do a ton. I could try
There's some English ones. They have some English songs.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that one, you know. It's in my list because it's one of the top 40 right now, but I gotta be really careful because these people pay a ton, you know?
Okay.
And
But I mean, if it's in English,
But if it's in English, then it's gonna be fun, right?
you know, I'd like to think so, but being a DJ doesn't pay as much as, you know, I thought when I left high school. And he looks at you very seriously, and like you see him like set something on his booth, and like he jumps down and grabs your shoulders and goes, "Trumpet girl,
Yes.
go into something that makes money.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You promise?
Promise.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And he jumps back up and he's like, all right, everybody.
So bittersweet, maybe.
Roll to convince someone.
And a negative and a fail turns into a mixed success. Actually, that's an 11.
Oh, yeah, they came out with that all English one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll add it to the list.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye, trumpet kid.
Bye. And then I frolic back over to Caleb and I'm like, there's some K-pop music on cue. It's gonna be in English though, so you will know what they are saying.
Oh, that'll be fun. And he holds out his hand for a dance.
I'm telling you, I only vaguely paid attention when Izzy was giving me lessons, so
Don't worry. And he pulls you in real close and goes, I'll teach you.
okay. Okay. Do I need a
Plus
roll?
physical.
Oh no. +2.
Oh, no.
+2. 9.
It's a little wobbly, but he is leading you through just some smooth dance on the dance floor. Just like something nice and easy. He's got a nice hold on you, so you feel supported.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of brings you in really close, really quickly.
Whoa.
And he goes, sorry, it looked like someone was gonna do something.
What? Who wanted to do something?
You turn around and you see that George and Vanessa are spinning away.
Yeah, okay, cool. The feeling is mutual. Listen, just so you know, if someone hits me, I hit them back harder. So,
I don't doubt that.
yeah. Let's stay away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy,
Yes.
you're standing beside Daisy. And the
I
music
am.
is going. And Daisy's kind of looking around very cautiously. And she looks at you. And she starts to extend her hand.
Izzy reaches out and takes it.
She takes your other hand. And she starts swaying with you.
Oh.
And she, like, leans in a little bit closer and goes, I can't dance with you the way that I really want to.
Oh.
But if I could, I would be holding you really close, and I would spin you around and let that skirt just fly.
Izzy kind of like makes a very like cute little like sound when Daisy kind of like says all of that, and she's like, I know, but it's okay. I will take you in whatever form I can have. And she gives her hands a little squeeze.
You see that Daisy like looks away because she's a little like flustered at that. And you hear her just murmur something really quietly, and it's one that I need you to roll me 2d6 for.
Come on.
If you hear.
Come on, Claire. Come on. Come on.
That's an 11.
She looks away and like she's holding your hands, and she takes like the most minute little step closer, and she's just like, I don't deserve you.
Izzy kind of just like looks at her for a little bit of a moment, and she's like, I could say the same thing.
Now see, that's putting me on too much of a pedestal. You're gonna make my ego bigger than Benny's.
That's gonna be a little hard for me to do. Benny's is great. I think Benny's is almost at the moon. Like, NASA should hire him.
Daisy makes like a really loud, kind of like unsightly laugh. And
But you can't put me on a pedestal either. So I guess we shouldn't date if we're not good enough for each other. Just kidding.
so
You'll have to wait though. A little bit.
she looks at you
What's that?
really hopefully, and she goes, so dating is on the table though. Like,
As long as you feel you're good enough to date me.
I think I could work on that.
Okay. You have a little bit of time. We have a couple of PowerPoint surprises that we've been planning. You deserve to be
Interest boards.
Interest boards and PowerPoints and some of these plans have existed before you were known to me or us in general. But I want to ask you out properly and ask you outright, and also give you time to consider that everything that you're doing is a mistake, and then you forget about it and move on. Which could also be a possibility that I don't want you to. Maybe I'm wording this wrong. I want you to choose. As he
The
kind of
song
pauses for a
ends, and
moment.
she puts a finger over your mouth, and she goes,
I want you to think about it. I don't want you to rush into something.
I don't think you have to worry about that at all, Izzy.
I worry about everything.
She laughs, and like her forehead bumps yours, and she goes, me too.
We're a terrible pair then. One of us has to not worry
We're
about
not
something.
gonna get anything done.
Never.
There is the
Well,
sound
that's
of
okay.
a throat clearing behind you, and Daisy is
Daisy
away
kinda
from you
snap.
immediately.
Izzy snaps up a little bit too. And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy kind of turns her head a little bit around to see who that might have been.
It was nice knowing you, sister.
There is a blonde woman in a midnight blue dress who is standing with her arms folded. She goes, Daisy Amalia, good to see that you wore a dress to this. And Daisy, you see her stand up a little bit taller, and she goes, well, yes, Mother, I know that this one was one of yours, wasn't it? I think it does look a bit better on someone a bit slimmer, don't you think? And she winks. And you see Mrs. Schwartz, Mrs. Lucinda Schwartz, looks to you, Izzy, and goes,
We're dead.
you're Danielle's daughter, aren't you?
Yeah. Danielle and Thomas Parker's daughter. My name's Izzy.
That's not your given name, though, is it?
No, but it's the name that I go by.
Isabella, correct?
Yep, that would be correct. It's good to meet you, Miss Schwartz.
You may call me Lucinda.
I call all adults.
And she kind of looks at your hair and goes, as long as you share the opinion that my dear sweet daughter should go back to her natural hair color.
I think her hair looks really pretty.
I need something to clutch.
Lucinda takes a breath in through her nose and lets it out slowly, and then turns to Daisy and goes, your brother better not be getting into any trouble. Is he, Daisy? And Daisy shrugs and goes, am I my brother's keeper, mother? And she, like, kind of squints and goes, Daisy, I think you and I should take a little bit of a stroll. You know, there are a few eligible bachelors I'd like you to meet. Some that will... And she takes her daughter's shoulders and goes, suit you better. And looks to you, Izzy, and goes, good day, Isabella. And you see her start to lead Daisy away, and Daisy kind of looks back to you and just mouths, I'm sorry.
Izzy kind of just like waves a hand dismissively, and she's like mouths that it's okay. But her heart kind of sinks a little bit watching Daisy's mom go off and try to show off to other people. Because Izzy's standing there and music's playing and people are dancing, and she knows one other person here and her mom.
Which that one other person slides up, and Benny extends a hand and goes, come here.
Izzy kind of like shuffles over to him and she's like, your mom is a piece of work.
Yeah, she's a bitch. And he like gets you into dance position and has like plenty of room between you, so it's a purely platonic dance.
There's space for the Lord.
There's space for Jesus. The Holy Spirit got invited to this one.
They got all three in between them.
Yep.
Listen, as someone who went to Christian school, that was a serious thing. We had to leave room for Jesus.
How much room did you have to leave for Jesus?
Arms.
Like a whole arms, like in total?
Hand on shoulders, hands on waist.
You didn't get in trouble unless you started grinding, so.
We love
Well,
that.
damn. No,
Cool.
me and G9 went to public school, so I don't know
Lawless.
what dancing happened. Granted, no, I never danced in the mosh pits.
I never been to a school dance.
You never went to one?
No.
I don't remember ever going with you the first couple of years.
I went to prom in senior year in Texas, but that was pretty much it.
Fair enough.
So, meh.
There you are.
So I'm just listening for bittersweet. I need something. I need a happy song because I sense something wrong with the force with Izzy. I can't see her at all, but like I'm sensing something like Izzy's in trouble or Izzy is upset.
No, there's a song playing and Caleb has got you and like he's doing like some swaying and like spinning you around and he's like, are you okay? You look a little off.
No, it's a best friend thing. I don't know. It's like I get this twinge in the back of my head, like, oh, Izzy, something is slightly off with Izzy, but also maybe I'm just being paranoid.
Do we need to check on her? She looks okay. She's over there with Benny Schwartz.
Oh, she is? Okay, she's not by herself. Okay.
Yeah. And he spins you out so that you can look.
Oh, wow, there she is. And I like wave at her.
Izzy does like a little like half wave off of like Benny's like bicep type area.
You see as Benny turns, he brings a hand up to put some hair behind his head and flips you off very gingerly.
No, I like glare down. Like Caleb probably pulls me into the spin again, so before I can even think of anything smart, I get like, no, wait a minute, we get back in him.
Turns and looks at you and just goes.
Izzy's just like busting laughing in his arms.
Here, let's get over to Benny. Come on.
Oh,
he flipped me off. I gotta get back in him.
Oh, okay. And you see Caleb like automatically spins you around, and he spins you out again. And when you spin in, you're with a different partner.
Whoa.
It's just some random dude from Carbondale who's looking at you and he's like, Hi.
What?
Hi.
What happened?
And you see that Mrs. Schwartz has thrown Daisy at Caleb, essentially. And Daisy's like, son of a fucking bitch.
in the middle of a saw? In the middle?
That was a smooth throw, though.
Stop, damn it.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Toby.
Hey, Toby. I'm Willa.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Do you know this dance?
No, I don't. So,
Me either.
okay, cool. It was nice meeting you for like 2 seconds, man.
We're not gonna dance together?
Do you still want to dance together?
I mean, I don't really have anyone else to dance
Okay,
with,
we
but,
can.
like,
Let's just dance. I want to get closer to like some people over there, so we can dance closer to them if you
okay.
want.
Sure.
Like the partner's changed, but the objective has not.
No, like obstacle, hop over the obstacle, or drag the obstacle with you.
I mean, yeah, we can, sure.
Sure.
How
How do you know Crystal? And I'm like tugging him along.
well, my parents kind of know her, but like we go to the same school.
Well, I figured.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're kind of friends, but, you know, she doesn't really have time for, like, sports or anything, and, like...
Are you into sports? Are you a swim guy?
Oh, no. No, I play lacrosse.
That's a whole different breed. Well,
Yeah.
not familiar with that. Oh, lacrosse?
Yeah.
I didn't know Carbondale had a lacrosse team.
Yeah, we're not really super well known. We're not the swim team, so...
No.
No, but it's a cool sport, you know? You want me to tell you all the rules in heavy detail?
To be honest, Toby, I have no mental capacity to learn all these new rules.
That's okay. Nobody ever wants me
All
to
I know
explain
is
the
that
rules
you
of
can
lacrosse.
smack people with sticks. That's
Well, you're really not supposed to.
well, you
but-
can't. That
Hear
is
about your birds, Brennan. Please.
well, I know smacking people with sticks are an option, but it is not recommended.
Not really, but
No.
like, you know, you'll get a penalty and stuff if you like get caught.
So the objective is to not get caught.
Ah, that's funny.
Are we scooting closer to like?
Oh yeah. He's not a great dancer, so
No,
he's just like, okay, and this is the way you want to go?
Yep, this is fine. And I reach over and I give Benny a firm squeeze on the side.
Hello to you too.
Yeah. Your mom has an excellent throwing arm, though.
Oh, she's a terrifying person.
Yeah,
What, did she throw
Is it-
Daisy
is-
at Caleb again?
yeah. Again.
Yeah, she tried a little earlier today, but I managed to get Daisy away from him.
Yeah. Your mom doesn't
Izzy's
really
like a little
read
bit
social
pink in the
cues.
face. She's like, she does not like this.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Penny's like, in truth, nobody likes that.
No one likes that. And then,
one
oh,
likes that.
this is Toby. I don't know.
Hey,
Huh.
man.
Hi. It's good to meet you.
You guys play
Does
lacrosse?
Izzy recognize Toby or no?
No, not at all.
Great. Izzy's like, sorry you got dragged into this.
No, it's okay. Do you guys play lacrosse?
No.
Oh.
I don't. It looks like a cool sport. Do you do anything else?
I mean,
No?
sometimes I knit.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, have you gotten into needle felting?
No, I haven't. Should I?
Yeah, actually. Oh no, Caleb has my phone. You can make little plushies with wool and stuff, and you can make it
Whoa.
really cute. I made some really ugly
We're
ones
looking
though.
at someone.
Trying to convert people into the thing. That is a 7.
Huh. I think I'll try that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Make sure you wear guards for your fingers because those needles are pointy, and I have stabbed myself
Oh.
many times.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you use the right tools, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like protection with lacrosse. Mouth guard, helmet, that stuff.
He lights up at that and he goes, "Yeah, you know."
Yeah, a little. Izzy's like in the back of her head. She's like, not at all.
Not at all.
the
She just
song
knows that you probably wear a helmet
changes to
and a mouth guard.
the most recent bittersweet tune that's all in English.
I grab Izzy's hand. I look at Benny. I'm like, you know this song.
Benny's like, "Yeah, of course I do."
Come on, man. I grab both of them. I'm like, tell me if you want to come, you can come, but I don't know if you know bittersweet. It was nice talking to you, though.
Bye. I'm gonna try the needle thing.
Okay.
Thanks.
And roll for dance
Roll plus physical.
with advantage because we know this song.
Oh, of course.
Okay, thank God, because I haven't had one.
Physical.
Please.
Oh, wait. With
Well, that was
advantage.
terrible.
Oh, goddamn.
I rolled a 4.
That's a 7. It's a 7.
It's one of those that it's difficult because the dance floor has not given you enough space to do the full dance.
Okay.
And also, like, you have this big happy skirt.
Yeah,
You're probably,
The music video has them more in breakdown clothes. So, like...
Benny does great, though.
Yeah.
Benny does flawless.
Fabulous.
You see Benny's having a good time.
Of course you're the lead.
He's doing his swivels, he's doing his thing, and across the ballroom you see that Susie and Crystal have found each other and are doing like some of the moves like side by side. Because as you remember, Susie's also a K-pop stan.
Yes.
Yes, I was thinking that she'd be on the floor with us.
Susie contains multitudes.
Yes, it's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
It's a great time.
And
it's
also,
a great time.
I was hoping that Caleb and Daisy would break off.
Oh yeah, you see that Caleb has come back to you and he's like, hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, I was totally thrown off by, I know. Apparently this has happened earlier.
He comes in close and like you feel a hand around your waist and like he's got you like around the front and he goes, I'm not gonna let you go next time.
Okay, well that's gonna be hard because this is my favorite song.
And he's just like, he's giving you some space, but he's got a protective hand on you.
Aww. Well, is Daisy joining?
Yeah.
Daisy better be fucking joining.
Okay, I was looking like, did her mom just snatch her back up again? Or like, did she come back?
You see that Daisy's like kind of like dancing her way in and she high fives Benny and they start dancing by each other and you see them kind of like whispering and everything and Benny's like, his expression has kind of like fallen from that like chill, like, ooh, I'm having a good time to like very serious, like, what the fuck do you need? Like, what do you need? Like very much like protective older sibling. And you see them like...
Who is older?
Technically Daisy.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
I like 2
Daisy, but
seconds.
then I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Daisy popped out and then Benny just kind of tumbled out.
He's like, no, I want to be first.
Yeah, they were tussling. So depending on whose leg you count first.
Do I hear or like see the question of "Are you okay? Do you need anything?"
You can try if you want.
I would love to try.
Glimpse that truth. Glimpse it. Glimpse it for glory.
11.
Yeah. Oh, you are close enough that you hear the whole conversation, and
Okay.
it's one of those that it's like, are you good? Like, what the fuck happened back there? Mom just threw me at him. I don't fucking know. I haven't dated him since middle school. Yeah, I know that, and you know that. But like, are you good? Do you want me to make a distraction so you and Izzy can, No, it's fine. Like, that's gonna be more suspicious. I already let on too much. Izzy's mom's probably gonna get an email. Oh god, not an email. And
Izzy's just thinking to herself, she uses email
It's better than Facebook Messenger, I
to
guess.
confront the parents of the child?
better than Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I guess.
But thank you for letting me have a conversation with myself. Just there.
It's just talking straight. Conversation with myself.
I've DM'd a campaign before where my players just sat back and they were like, we want to have hear the conversation between these two NPCs, and I was like, son of a bitch, okay, here's this person, okay, here's this one.
You're just like at one point you're just like, I should just have a hat to just signify one
I was
person
like,
versus
mustache
another.
no, mustache no.
And then you have a mustache and you have a like lipstick on another finger. You just have like different characters ending.
Like the ones where it's like one face with one makeup and the other.
Or someone holds like a mirror, so then like it's both sides are
Oh gosh.
Gosh, yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's a fun time.
You guys had a good time jamming. Was there anything else that you wanted to check in on for the cotillion?
Is there anyone else we know here?
Not really.
There's no one from Diamante?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
honestly, other than like a visual confirmation that my mom's not drowning in anything, then
Yeah.
like no.
Your mom is good. Like, you see that she's found Crystal's mom, and they are like dancing in like, you know, they're doing like a tango across the floor, but it's very silly because they're like,
There's K-pop playing.
they're just chuckling and having a good time, which, fun fact, disco is one of the best styles of music to do tango to
Oh,
Nice.
because it's got the right beat to it.
that's good to know.
So they're just like chuckling, they're laughing and like doing some like dips and everything, and you see them having a pretty good time.
That's a fun time.
Okay.
Honestly,
Awesome.
if there's no one else to like engage with, we're just vibing here until the next thing happens.
Yeah. Izzy's very much realizing that now she feels like the third wheel because Willa has her partner, and then she can't really be seen with Daisy. And
You and Benny are both.
she can go with Betty for dancing, or just if he gets pulled off and Daisy gets pulled off, Izzy's
I
just
can
like,
dance with
"I'm gonna
you."
I'll go sit at the snack table, and then Izzy will glare at you.
I will dance with you.
No,
Yes.
No.
Yes. I am exceedingly sweaty.
no. Double no. Double no. Go the fuck to your date.
But I don't want you
No.
by yourself.
No,
But
no.
But-
No. You're sweaty, and this is your date. Both of them I feel very strongly about.
I don't want you to be by
No.
yourself. And also, like, who's gonna be on George Patrol?
I'll just me. I will. Just go enjoy yourself.
I don't have my
Right.
phone on me. Technically, Caleb does. I don't know how well he senses phone buzzes, but
Well, apparently you do very well on your. We'll be fine.
I just
We'll
knew
be fine.
something was off, but I wasn't sure. Are you
It's
okay?
fine.
Do you want to like step out or something, or like?
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna go get a drink of something.
It's
Great.
glass. It's glass. Don't drop anything.
Did you drop the champagne flutes?
I like hold up my skirt.
Well,
It's fine. It's not like all over here, and it's halfway drying off.
You hear someone as they walk by going, and see, that's why we don't invite people that don't belong to these kinds of things. And you see Vanessa like tosses her
I thought
hair.
it was Lene. You know, I look at her. I'm like, you
Say it. Go on.
I feel-
side note.
I feel like you and this girl that I know, Lene, you two would be best friends.
Her face falls and she goes, "How fucking dare you?"
You know her? Oh, I'm so sorry.
You see her and she
Yeah,
goes, "Let's just say that it makes sense that you know Lene."
What?
Side note, G9. Side note, someone did redeem that you can't insult someone.
That was like 45 minutes ago. And
Yeah, but you weren't going to insult someone. I feel like it applies more to this situation than that one.
I wasn't going to swear at them.
Or insult.
I was going to say you really, really would get along with Lene.
Trust me,
You
she's
two-
a little
You two, no, you guys.
below our standards.
Peas
here.
in a pod, sister. He's in
Say
a
that
pod.
again, and I'll fucking end you.
Can you give me some context?
In what sense?
Like, are you going to try to eviscerate me from the planet, or are you going to try to socially humiliate me because I already do that fine on my own?
See, this is why I hate talking to Diamante people.
Yeah?
Well, Willa, we should just leave.
Yeah? Yeah?
We're just gonna leave.
Yeah?
Go hang out with Icky Izzy. It'll be fun.
I stand
We're
fucking
gonna.
toe to toe with her. And I'm like,
Izzy's like right behind you, trying to like pull on your elbow.
she has so much more class and grace than you have in a single finger bone.
Ooh, ouch.
And did you know that more than half of the bones in your body are in your hands and feet?
Did you know how far I could shove one of those bones up your ass?
Oh, honey, have you seen my arms? I can, no.
She, you see her pick up one of the champagne flutes and she spins it around and you see her tip it a little bit so it spills onto your skirt again. And she goes, "Oops, clean up on aisle 5." Then she turns.
Oh, oh my God. Oh.
She, Vanessa walks by you, Izzy, and goes, "Looks like your date got stolen, honey. Better luck next time."
I didn't come here with anyone. Have a great night. And Izzy kind of just like mechanically just like takes Willa's like by the arm and just drags her
Nope.
as far away from her as she can.
No. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just don't talk to her. She's not worth anything.
If she listen, if she goes to any of the swim meets, or if I see her at any basketball game, she's fucking dead. She is dead.
I don't want to deal with her.
I do.
I don't want you to. You can just leave her alone.
No.
Just
no.
No, I don't want to talk to her. She could just go off and exist on her own little corner. She's not important. She's not.
She's not important.
She's not. No, not at all. And Izzy's just like shaking her head and like her heart's like beating through her chest. She's like, no, no. She's fine. She's no one. We don't do anything. Okay?
I'm going to step outside for a minute.
No. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm gonna go out to like, I don't know, maybe like an outside courtyard area and just
You go out
decompress.
the front
Do I
door.
see Daisy out there? As we leave, do I see her with someone else again?
Are you walking outside with Willa?
Yes, I will be walking outside with Willa, but I want to scan the ballroom to see if I find Daisy before.
You see that Daisy is talking to George and her arms are folded and she is looking perturbed. And you see that George is kind of like trying, you see that he's like looking like a little smooth, like he's trying to like talk her up and she's not having any of it.
Jesus.
Should we go raid her in before she also clocks something on him?
Can Izzy make eye contact with Daisy?
Roll
Question mark?
me a touch their heart.
Me has to double check. Okay, that's emotional.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
She meets your gaze and her face falls and she's like, "Help."
Do I also clock
We
this because
need
I'm
help.
with her? I just go in and I grab her and I'm like, "Fuck you, George," and I walk away.
George is like, "You're an asshole."
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I like grab her and I walk away. I'm fuming. My skin's hot. I'm like angry.
Jesus, Willa, are you okay?
No, I'm not. That's why I'm going outside to actually cool off because it's cold outside.
That makes 2 of us. Let's go.
Okay. No.
Izzy's just like hesitating between like the crowd and like the edge of it and like the outside. She just doesn't know what to do.
You're coming with us. I grab her.
Well, she didn't know what to follow you or not, and she follows you
But like
out.
instead of like the front part of like, is there like, I don't know, like
There are
an attached courtyard like to the
There's
building?
like the opening bit and there's like the valet and like a little circle drive, and on either side of those there are 2 courtyards.
Okay, so I guess we go to a courtyard.
Mhm.
And I like whip over to Daisy. I'm like, "Vanessa is now on the hit list," and
She's not on the hit list.
She's on the fucking hit list.
Nope.
She's
I'm
on the-
taking her off the hit list.
She insulted you in front of my face.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's not fine.
fine.
And
That is not fine.
as soon as
It
I'm
is.
not
If I say it's fine, it's fine.
no,
Don't talk to them. I don't want them. I don't know.
no, and Daisy puts out a hand and goes, "Willa, tonight's not the night for this. But tomorrow,
Tomorrow. What's tomorrow?
we'll figure something out.
No.
There are several days where we can truly fuck them up.
Good.
And quite frankly, Izzy, George just tried to not only come on to me when I know he's dating Vanessa, but he only did it because 1, my mother is here, and 2, because he saw us together. He's trying to get it arise out of you, and I'm not letting that happen. He's a little fucking
fine.
gnat who needs to be destroyed.
Smacked. With a little electric fly swatter.
And Daisy's like, I don't need to know all of the shit that he and his little croonies have done to you. I just need to know that he makes you uncomfortable. And I don't want you to feel like that. Nobody should make you feel small, Izzy.
Izzy's like head like drops down to the ground, and she's just like nervously doing like playing with her skirt, her hair, everything. She's like, they're just not.
Okay,
You
granted,
don't have to do anything.
they're not worth your time.
They're bad people. They're not the nicest, and that's fine. And they can just continue on their way and do that elsewhere. You don't got to do anything.
Well, Izzy, they're not worth your time, but I have time.
Daisy settles down into the onto the ground next to you, and she holds out her hands for you to put yours in them.
I'm like on mom watch, so like, Mrs. Schwartz doesn't see any of this.
Izzy puts a hand in Daisy's.
She takes it and she holds it. And like she covers it, like sandwiches it in her hands. She goes, what they did and what they're doing sucks. Point blank. But I'm not gonna let them make you feel less than what you are. If I had magic powers, I would be flying around the room kicking their ass with my little lightning bolts or whatever.
That could be
I
arranged.
could see you with lightning.
Actually, me too. You can smite people from the heavens above.
I was thinking
Thanks,
because the
Willow.
electric guitar, but yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of like like a god or something, but okay.
But she
Uh,
leans her head against your shoulder, Izzy, and is like, I wanted this to be a little bit better than it is.
Izzy kind of shrugs and like leans her head down against Daisy. She's like, I probably didn't just think this through that well. I don't really like pretending that I can't dance with you in front of everyone else. And I don't really like seeing your mom throw you into other guys' paths. Not a great feeling.
No.
Speaking of other
But-
guys,
No.
where's Caleb? We totally fucking ditched him.
Oh,
Where did he go?
we, the audience, see that Caleb and Benny are having a conversation over drinks.
Okay.
And Caleb's like, yeah, I'm really glad I brought Willa today. Like, things have been a little wacky and wild, and like, I'm flattered, but I don't think I like Daisy like that anymore. And Benny's like, good,
Good.
you shouldn't. Because she
Yeah.
will not reciprocate that.
No.
She's kind of busy, man. And Caleb's like, yeah, I figured, but you look nice. And he's like, thank you. You
like-
look nice too.
Both of them have
Caleb."
the same amount of Willa sparkles on them.
Yeah. And Caleb's like, look, we match. Benny's like,
Buddy's like,
yeah, we do.
he's like, I don't know how to feel about that, but okay.
Great, buddy. And we go back to the Goyles.
The Goyle.
The Goyles. And you're sitting out there and you see like the sun has started to go down and it's like starting to wind down as a cotillion. And there's a Jeep in the center drive that is waiting to pick someone up. The driver hasn't noticed anybody else around. He seems a little preoccupied with his phone currently and is sitting, and the valet has kind of given up telling him that he needs to park.
Okay.
Oh god, Caleb has
Wow.
Willa's phone.
He does. Well, maybe he's not Snoopy like that, and won't, out of curiosity, look at Willa's phone. Maybe he's not Snoopy. Do I notice the car? Do I notice the car, or are we just hang? Oh.
I'll say you notice it. It's up to you what you do.
Oh. Well, I don't want to infringe on Izzy and Daisy's moment. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna try to make myself as small as possible so Josh doesn't potentially see me.
You could go inside and find Caleb again.
I could, but I'm still...
Show him the cute garden.
Have
Have a fun moment.
I mean, gardens are a good place to get your mooch on.
Well, I just make sure, quick sweep, make sure that the mom isn't around here, because I'm mostly here for anti-mom duty.
Oh yeah.
She's not here?
Yeah, you don't see Lucinda.
Okay, I just silently back away, let them do their thing, and I scuttle off to find Caleb.
Scuttle. Yeah, Caleb and Benny are still chit-chatting, and you see that Crystal has kind of joined them, and she goes, "Oh, sweetheart, you're back.
Yeah, hi.
Your boy was missing you."
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Caleb, but
It's okay.
I went on autopilot. I'm not used to having someone else with me that isn't Izzy.
You're all right. Is everything okay with Izzy?
She's outside getting some fresh air. I needed some fresh air too, but
Are you feeling better?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine now. I just needed to cool down for a hot minute.
Cool down for a hot minute? Oh, that's good. I like that.
Oh wow, I totally didn't plan that one.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. Your dress looks gorgeous, by the way. You're
This
literally...
whole thing.
No, you're literally dripping.
I mean, and she shimmies back and forth, and she goes, "I tried my
Is
best."
Susie next to her?
Mm-mm. You see that Susie is leaving,
Oh. Okay.
and you see Crystal notices and looks up, and she goes,
Did you have fun with Susie? I saw you guys
"Oh,
hitting up the dance.
yeah."
You like bittersweet too?
Oh, I don't really listen to a ton of that stuff, but I know Susie's super into it. So whenever she sends me over a playlist, it's got all those little Korean boys in it.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
It's fun.
Are you having fun, Willa?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something I'm totally used to. It's a first time for everything, you know?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be coming to any of Caleb's meets?
Well, I'm in the band, so I'll be.
Oh,
They're making us play at all the home games at Diamante.
You guys play at those. That's
I know it's weird.
yeah. Well, maybe gotta come to one of those, don't I?
If you want.
Oh, that should be just a hoot and a half.
If you want to see Diamante smoke Carbondale.
Ooh. And Caleb goes, "I don't think that's gonna happen, Willa."
I don't know, maybe. You never know.
And he kind of laughs and he goes, "What, is Josh Chase gonna suddenly get better at swim?"
I don't know what they're planning.
Oh, I would look forward to seeing that. Hey, Caleb, it sounds like your little lady's trash talking you. What are you gonna do about that? Ooh.
Ooh.
And you hear Benny go, "Ooh."
Oh, right, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. He, gives you, a quasi-noogie and is like, "Yeah, I'm here.
Don't make me scrunch up your hair.
I'd like to see you try. Do you know how much gel is in here?"
Yeah, it would be such a shame if I ruined it all.
I dare you.
Willa loves a dare. Willa loves a dare. Will she do it though? Will she?
I squeeze his sides.
The fact that we learned that Betty is ticklish,
Well,
my favorite thing ever.
Never gonna let it down.
I love
Crystal
it.
and Caleb exchange glances and go, "Wow, that was cute." No. Benny's just like a little puppy. Benny looks severely uncomfortable and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess."
Puppy, huh?
Woof.
Don't ever do that ever again.
He's like, "Oh, I can't be a little puppy dog."
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it works.
No, Caleb's giving more dog energy vibes anyways.
That's true. Some say that I'm like a golden retriever.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, golden retriever vibes. Oh, can I see my phone real quick?
Yeah.
I take my phone and I look at it.
It's pretty much the same. You have a couple texts from your mom that are like, when is this thing ending? When are you coming home? Give me a text.
Okay. I send her like a generic, like, oh, Caleb said it's like only for a few hours or whatever, so yeah, probably before midnight.
Text me when you're safe.
Yep. I mean, I am safe now, but
Well, yeah, but still.
okay. And I click my phone and I like hand it back over to Caleb.
He takes it back and puts it in his pocket. And Izzy, you and Daisy out in the gardens are you're sitting there and you see Susie run out and she jumps into the Jeep and you see the lights of the Jeep come on and it starts to drive away.
Izzy kind of watches Susie go and she kind of like points to Daisy and she says, so did I tell you? I didn't tell you, but when I first got here, Josh was dropping off Susie, and he locked Willa in her dress.
Oh,
And he
jeez.
did not. He looked hurt,
That
I don't
sucks.
and then you know what he did? He messaged Willa, "Have fun on your date." Yeah.
Yikes.
I told Willa not to text him back just yet if she has no idea what to say. And also just to enjoy your night, because
I mean, yeah, you know, that's...
it's a little bit of a kind of vibe when you say, hey, go have fun without me type. When you could also ask her out on a date.
He's looking for a fight. That's what he's looking for.
He is. I'm like, don't rise to a challenge if you don't want it. But feel a little bad.
I mean, what can you really do about it?
Oh no, we already talked about it back at school. He wanted to talk to me about it.
She shakes her head and she's like, that boy needs some time.
Yeah. Boys don't mature as fast.
She shakes her head and she goes, if at all.
Doubtful. I don't know if Buddy's gonna be any different in like 5-10 years. I doubt that.
You see Daisy kind of like takes a moment and she's like, I can't even fathom that, man.
Right?
God, time's so weird.
It is. It'll be 5-10 years from now and we're gonna look back on right now. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we won't ever think. I don't know.
You see Daisy looks nervous and she's like, do you want to make this a good memory to look back on?
Yes. Yep. Yes.
She starts to lean in slow enough that you can stop her.
Izzy does not stop her.
Yes, you should. Quick mooch.
Yay.
Izzy like, nuzzles into like her neck and her collarbone type area.
Oh, spicy. Ooh, scandalous.
Izzy says, tonight wasn't exactly what I'd hoped it would be, but I'm still glad that I came. And I'm still glad that you were here.
I'm glad too. Honestly, it would have sucked a lot more if you weren't here, so.
Well, I'm glad that you were happier.
Yeah. We'll have to make up this night sometime.
Next week?
I
Next
mean,
weekend?
I'm free.
I'm free.
Right.
Okay. Who plans it this time? Do I get to play it this time?
I think so, yeah. You gotta surprise me.
Okay. Don't I always try?
You're very good at it.
I better be. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bring you to my secret loft.
Listen, it sounded like, it felt like a good idea at the time. It felt like a good idea. It felt like it was gonna be fine.
Yeah, but Daisy, when you bring someone to basically your apartment, it kind of has a vibe to it.
I mean, You knew
We
it
just-
was chill. You knew we were fine.
Yeah, no, it was. But it was at that moment where it's like, you're taking me to your loft. Granted, it was a dance loft for music practice and such, but... And Izzy kind of just goes on to just, like, riff on her for being silly and having a loft.
She's like, you know, kind of roughhouse, like kind of like giving you little hands. She's like, yeah, all right. I get it.
It's all good, though. I like your loft. We'll still have to get a couch or something in there. Because those floors are not comfortable to sit on.
Oh, so you want a couch? Something soft, huh?
Better than a bed?
Yeah,
What's the next person gonna say if they walk into your loft and they see a bed?
You see she's bright red and she's like, yeah.
Yeah. Izzy kind of like shoves away from Daisy and she's mirror image redness.
Scandalous. Scandalous.
Izzy's like, she's not even 18 years old and she's like, damn, I'm already coming over to this person's place.
Damn, moving fast, honey. Moving fast.
Girls do that.
But yeah, the cotillion winds down and folks are heading home, and Daisy gets you out of the courtyard before anybody sees, and she squeezes your hands once, Izzy, and is like, next week.
Next week.
I gotta go find Benny before our mom does.
Good, yeah. Get home before her. Pretend to be asleep. Anything.
Oh, we're gonna figure something out.
I'm sure. You guys probably have your own system of codes.
You know.
Twin telepathy.
Do you really, though?
She shrugs and she goes, you'll have to find out.
Okay, now I want to know. But I'll find out later, apparently. I'll go find my mom, but
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
She nods and you see her turn and she goes kind of against the crowd as she goes back into the building.
Izzy kind of like hangs out watching her for a second till she can't see her anymore, and then she pulls out her phone to message her mom.
Yeah, and your mom is pretty like quick coming and she goes, what happened? Your Daisy's face was all red and she was running inside and what's going on?
Oh. She's trying to find Benny to go home before their mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah. It was a good time.
Good.
How about you? I saw you tangoing with Miss Mayweather.
Connie is just a delight. She's so fun. And it's better than talking with, like, did you see Absalom Trench was here? Can you believe that?
Yeah, that was a weird...
She
vibe.
rolls her eyes and she's like, I mean, doesn't he have some kind of homeless children to be feeding or something?
Do you ever work with him?
Not directly. Like, we do a lot of work with Trench, but, like, it's never directly Absalom.
Hmm.
He likes to do the more humanitarian projects.
Mm. Yeah, that's fair. He's just interesting vibe to him.
He's an odd duck.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Quack.
Let's go home, sweetheart.
Yeah, I just quack like a duck. We need to go home.
And Caleb, once his car comes from the valet, he opens the door for you, Willa. He goes, did you have a good time?
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part.
Oh shit, I have no filter. Well, I mean, I already told you. Oh my god. There was a thing that happened with Izzy and someone that she knew when she was little, and they were giving her a hard time. So I had to step in. And ooh, so close to.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
and he hands you your phone back, and did you give him like your auxiliary hot sauces?
Yeah, I
And
did.
he's like, did you need these?
No.
Did I have them and you needed them?
No. I think it was for the best. I think it was for the best.
Well, if you need anyone to hold your hot sauce again, I'd be happy to.
That's good to know, I guess. To pull me back, because Izzy was struggling so hard to physically hold me back.
You know, I really appreciate that you guys are so close, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, she
What?
means everything to me.
He's quiet for a minute and he's like, I'd like to have that someday.
Yeah. It's funny because I jokingly say that I would take over the world for her, but the idea is actually stupid. Because what happens when you're done taking over the world? You tax people?
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of lame.
Yeah, so the grandeur of taking over the world for her is there, but no. That's a dumb plan. That's a dumb plan.
That's fair. I get it.
Yeah. Did you have fun? Even though I kept on like ditching you every 30 minutes.
No, I'm glad that you came.
Yeah.
Now you gotta, come by sometime and we can listen to more of that K-pop. So I know all the dances and everything.
So you are going to join?
I mean, I'd be happy to. You know?
Oh, this is gonna be so fun. We're actually gonna have a full team.
He smiles and he goes, I really like it when you smile, Willow.
Oh.
And he's driving and he's just like, it's just nice. Nice to see.
Yeah. Your smile's nice too.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel like you smile all the time.
I like to. There's times that I don't, but I like to smile. I like having reason to.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it tiring to smile all the time for nothing. That's a lot of facial muscles that you gotta use.
Well, technically, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Yeah, but it also takes even less to punch someone.
He laughs as he comes to a stoplight and he looks in the rear view and sees that there's not really anyone behind him, and then he like looks to you and he's like, I really like you, Willa.
I like you too.
If I asked you to be my girlfriend, would you say yes? You don't have to answer right now, but I'd like your answer eventually. But you can think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Cool. You need me to send over any references? I feel like I could get something together.
Oh, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. But for the record, though, like, I don't have a track record of being a girlfriend before, so you're going in blind, man.
That's all right. I'm willing to learn.
Will puppet.
We're driving. We're not kissing. It is
This one is
irresponsible.
Willa, and this one is Caleb. I decided to tell like halfway through.
It is irresponsible to kiss while driving.
But yeah, he turns up the music a little bit, and it's some more K-pop, and he's like,
They have some K-R&B. It's like a little bit more like lo-fi.
Oh.
So
I think I'd like that.
I switch it over to K-R&B.
Oh.
And some of it's in English too, so
Oh. That's good, because I don't know Korean.
me neither, but it's a fun vibe.
And he smiles and he nods and he goes, I look forward to your answer.
Yeah.
He takes you home.
Cool.
And we have Cotillion.
Yay!